But we are screaming right now. Don't say that. Don't say that.
Check, 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 check. 1, 2, check 1, 2.
Test, test, test. 1, 2, 1, 2. Test, test.
Roane County High School.
I'm not talking to y'all. Y'all hear each other?
Yes.
Yeah.
Not too loud.
Speak up there, Chase.
Test. You hear me good?
Yeah, I'm
Okay.
good.
Yeah, we're good.
Yeah. As long as he don't scream like Aaron does.
Harvey gets fired up, don't he?
He does.
We are the Kingston cheerleaders here at ORUD getting ready for the big game. Jackets, jackets, the best.
RCHS, jackets, jackets, the best. RCHS, jackets, jackets, the best. RCHS, jackets, jackets, the best.
Host your friends in style and be the envy of your neighborhood when entertaining this football season with natural gas appliances purchased from ORUD at 0% interest.
We can help you clean up after the game with a reliable natural gas water heater and the energy savings of a gas dryer.
Want to cozy up next to a natural gas fireplace after a chilly night at the field? Let ORUD help you with the play-by-play to truly make your house feel like home.
You can make the game-winning play by switching to natural gas this football season. ORUD is your affordable energy choice.
Welcome, sports fans, to the BBB Friday night OEB game of the week. I'm Chase Clem alongside Mr. James Gibson.
Absolutely. We're here tonight. We've got a beautiful night, 77 degrees, excellent environment down here in Kingston. I think we got a good ball game in store, Chase.
Hey, it's going to be a good one tonight. Both teams come in with good records tonight. Kingston 1 loss on the year. Signal Mountain 2 losses on the year. It's fall break, so we're probably not anticipating a big crowd. But as you can see right now, the students are coming out for the Yellow Jackets tonight.
Oh, it is, and you can't ask for a better environment than down here in Kingston whenever it's big ball game time at Signal Mountain. Yeah, they've got 2 losses, but who was those 2 losses? 2 of the best teams in the state of Tennessee. That's who, Meigs County, which we're all familiar with.
Unfortunately.
And then the Loudon Redskins, which we're all familiar with. So those 2 losses, you might have a little asterisk beside it, because I guarantee you this, Kingston is going to get the best of Signal Mountain here tonight.
That's true, and also the Kingston Yellow Jackets, while we're at it, come in with 1 loss, but to a dang good Campbell County team, 4A. So, you know, both teams at this point have probably beat the teams they're supposed to have beat and probably got beat by the teams that were supposed to beat them. So just a great environment tonight for high school football. A few people moved their games up to last night. I think there were some chances of some rain, so we had a few games played on Thursday, and that Thursday night rivalry game, I don't know if you watched it, but that kid from Carnes ran it all over the field.
One of the best running backs in the state of Tennessee. I don't care to even say it. Somebody's going to land a gem in that young man if he's not just beat all to pieces by the time he signs at the dotted line to play his collegiate football, because you take him out of the picture for Carnes, I'm not sure how many wins they get, to be honest with you. So that is a heck of a program, a great job utilizing the talent that they have, and got a lot of wins this year.
They sure do. I love seeing those bigger teams play. You know, growing up, when you're in a small community like Roane County, sometimes you don't get to see those big teams play, so we're fortunate to get to watch them on TV and see some of the real talent that's in East Tennessee and across the state. And
it's a big time period here in East Tennessee for talent. In the past 10 years, as you know, watching high school football as much as you do, there's a huge leaps and bounds of talent that we've witnessed here in the last 10 years. Starting with the offensive line, you've really seen a change in the physique of guys. You see regularly now offensive linemen with 5 250-plus pounders starting in small ball, and that's a testament to the weight rooms, D1 training facilities. A lot of these guys are going there now, getting one-on-one instruction, and it's really paying off.
It sure is. And you know, you look back at when your parents played and just how small those people were on the offensive and defensive side of the ball, and then you fast forward to now and you go watch players at Catholic, Alcoa, the big offensive line at Alcoa and Maryville, and they're feeding them. They must be getting their produce from Wardenburg or something.
Exactly. It's just a different age. And now kids, you're talking about a time your dad and my grandfather and them played, it was Ironman football. So it was a different mindset. You had to play both ways on special teams, and so your offensive linemen, they couldn't be big. They had to be where they could move and play 60 minutes a ball game and not be off the football field. And now guys are able to rotate in, and they're getting bigger and stronger and faster, and it's pretty impressive.
And that's where Kingston might have a little bit of an advantage tonight. They have a lot of players on their roster, probably a few more than Signal Mountain, but still good, still some good lineups.
Yeah.
But you're going to see that certain players only playing one side of the ball tonight. Coach Pankey able to rotate some guys in and give them a break. Some of these guys don't come off the field.
Oh, that's a huge advantage that Kingston's got in this game in particular is, they got 20 extra bodies, 20-plus extra bodies on the Kingston sideline, and I guarantee you this, after watching Kingston several times this year, they're going to take advantage of that depth, and they're going to rotate in heavily. So keep an eye on that second half, and let's see how Signal Mountain responds to the depth in the second half.
And after looking at the 50-yard line, Coach Pankey and Coach Roberts just probably exchanged some pleasantries with each other, all in good sportsmanship, I'm sure. Let's look at some games around the county real quick, and we'll go over we'll run down lineups for each team. Greenback is at Harriman tonight. I don't know if you followed Greenback in the past, but typical powerhouse, Greenback has kind of fallen off for whatever reasons. I don't want to.
Yeah, I mean, it's a lot of coaching changes going on up there and some in-house turmoil that's just normally not happening. And, they've had a couple embarrassing losses, which is also, something that just don't happen much. But that program's going to bounce back in a major way. But they better watch out because the Harriman Blue Devils are eyeballing that game big time. It would be a big win for the Harriman Blue Devils to beat the Greenback.
That's true. Also tonight, Oliver Springs, who has also struggled this year, they're 1-4. They're traveling to Oakdale tonight. 5-1 Oakdale Eagles.
Yeah,
so,
5-1.
So they might have their hands full tonight.
You want to talk about the importance of single A football and the community aspect of it. You're talking about an Oakdale team that has, 14, 15 kids on that roster and was able to upset a Midway team. They're
a good Midway team.
Well, I say upset, but Oakdale's got a better record than anybody.
That's true.
It's special what that little community of Oakdale does every year, barely able to have enough to even play, and putting a quality product on the field with limited players.
That's true. Coach Green and Coach Bulls always do a good job with their programs. Look forward to that game. Midway, the Greenways, we just touched on them. They travel to Sunbright tonight. Should be a good game for Midway.
It really will. Midway should win that ball game. It should be a good way for Midway to work on some mistakes and really prepare for a potential playoff run.
That's awesome. And finally tonight, Rockwood travels to the big Wardenburg Bulldogs.
Yeah, they just got to secure that win, and I don't know where Rockwood's going to fall in the playoffs, but you just got to win that one out, and
Rockwood's pulling for Monterey tonight, and then to win out the rest of the season, and then they're going to secure a home playoff game.
Gotcha.
You know how important those home.
Yeah.
You don't want to travel to Powell's 3 hours away to play South North Green.
That's always a long trip. But sometimes those long trips are good for a football team to bring people together. But it's going to be an interesting travel.
All right, folks, we're going to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll cover the lineups for both Kingston and Signal Mountain. This is the BBB Friday Night OEB Game of the Week.
Football is back. And OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
With one small step, you have the potential to make a big difference in this world. It starts here at Roane State Community College. There's never been a greater need for health science graduates, and Roane State has the program to get you there. With 11 different health science degrees and 7 certificates offered, the choice is yours. Roane State, healthcare heroes start here. Apply now at roanestate.edu.
Patterson's Appliances has been helping families like yours find quality home appliances from trusted brands including Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid for over 55 years. Our knowledgeable appliance specialists know how to outfit your kitchen or laundry room with the right appliances to meet your needs. We service what we sell with our own in-house factory-trained service technicians, and for the DIYers, our parts department is always ready to help customers find the appliance parts they need. Patterson's Home Appliances, because we care.
I am a Simplicity dealer. This business is my life, my career. If you need a new mower, I'll help you choose the model that will make your property look its very best, and even let you take a test drive. When it does need service, you can rely on my factory service training and genuine parts. Because I don't just sell products, I build relationships. I am a Simplicity dealer.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies' boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. They offer mulch, topsoil, all types of gravel, sand, rock, crab orchard stone, riprap stone, and limestone gravel. Mulch & More does light excavation work. Do you need a driveway repaired? They can do it. Plus, Mulch & More can do your water and sewer lines, French drains, and more with Ditch Witch services. So whether you only need a half cubic yard up to 20 cubic yards, Mulch & More can help you. Give Gary a call today at 865-234-7060 at Mulch & More in Midtown.
American Outdoor Equipment has a great new location in Rockwood. They are a Branson tractor dealer with various sizes to choose from. Branson's greatest asset is their strength, quality, and features. But American Outdoor Equipment also has Bobcat mowers. You can expect the best when it comes to performance, durability, and comfort with a Bobcat mower. Or how about a Dixie Chopper mower? They're the world's fastest lawn mowers. They have a large service and parts department. They are family owned and operated, plus they offer in-house financing. That's American Outdoor Equipment in Rockwood.
Welcome back to Dr. Nat Sugarman Field. We're here live with the BBB OEB Friday night game of the week. Chase Clem alongside James Gibson. James, that's a mouthful, spitting that out.
And we've got more to go.
We're just getting started. Before we look at these rosters we talked about, let's touch a little bit on tomorrow's game, big game between Tennessee and Ole Miss, the return of one Lane Kiffin.
What a game. You can't boy, what a picture on that screen right there. Roane County High School band, they always do a good job, don't they?
They do.
Amazing.
A fantastic
But
job.
yeah, we've got a big game in Neyland Stadium tomorrow here in Knoxville. It's going to be an outstanding game. One of the biggest games in Knoxville in a long time. Biggest sellout, and it's our first sellout in I don't know how long. And it's going to be a shootout. I'm predicting, 50, 60 points in that one.
Oh, yeah.
Per team.
Maybe per team.
Yeah, it's per team. Ole Miss, they do not play, the best defense, but they do play a lot of defensive backs. So they make you throw in front of them. And, Tennessee's kind of been reliant on that deep ball a little bit. So it's going to be hard to connect on the deep ball with that Ole Miss defense. But Tennessee, man, they have been playing lights out with the likes of Hendon Hooker, who is, if you look at the Heisman numbers, and Corral at Ole Miss is kind of leading that way. Hendon Hooker's not far behind Matt Corral at Ole Miss, who's leading the Heisman race right now. So, Tennessee's playing outstanding ball, and Hendon Hooker is leading the way for them. Josh Heupel, what a play caller.
Yes, has receivers open and has a quarterback that's hitting open receivers. And he also, one thing we haven't seen in past years, he saw there needed to be a change at quarterback. He made the change, stuck with it, and we're moving forward.
Yep, we are moving forward, and it's paying off. I believe we're about to have the national anthem here.
We can pause real quick for that and let the fans at home listen in to the Roane County High School Marching Band. Wonderful performance by the Roane County High School Marching Band. I tell you what, you talk about consistency. Year in, year out, that is one heck of a band.
I've got goosebumps. Oh my goodness, you can't ask for a better band. If anybody's not familiar that's watching this broadcast with the Roane County Band, you are missing an opportunity. If you ever get a chance, have not been to a Kingston ball game, you need to get down there and watch and pay attention at halftime, because you will see one of the best bands, in my opinion, in East Tennessee.
Yes, sir. Under new leadership. Mr. Zach Williams retired this past year.
Legend.
You talk about a legend. Coaches can only hope that lasts as long as he did with the Roane County Marching Band.
Exactly.
Under new leadership this year, I'm going to find the name because I should know it, but he's picked up right where they left off and is doing a great job.
Very professional. He was up here, joined us in the broadcast just for a little bit. I believe at Rockwood during halftime, and we watched him and how he interacted, and he demands excellence. And I tell you, very professional, and Kingston's lucky to have somebody like that lead their program.
Andrew Lane, for those watching at home, I knew I should have known that name. We got some crowd shots of the Kingston faithful.
Yeah, we're on fall break, and not expecting a huge crowd during fall break, because everybody's probably sitting in the sand. But still, pretty good crowd.
So we're pulling for the Titans on Sundays?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you know, I'm not the biggest NFL guy.
Well,
I'm more than college ranks. I like the heart and the effort of those unpaid athletes.
That's not for long.
Not for long. You're right. Them kids are signing six figures. Arch Manning is they're talking like he might sign a $10 million to potentially $20 million contract the day he graduates high school and signs on the dotted line at whatever university it is.
Wherever.
I'm telling you now, an 18-year-old. Now, this is going to change college athletics forever. You know, you're giving 18-year-old kids a couple $1 million. You know, maybe that young man never had anything, and now all of a sudden he's 18 away from mom and daddy, and he's got a couple $1 million in his bank account. How is that going to impact college football?
Well, they better learn how to manage it.
It's not the best thing, but like you've got programs like the University of Tennessee that's took a forefront initiative to really push classes and different, you know, training opportunities for those young athletes to learn how to manage their money. But you know, it yet to be determined on the long-term effects of this moving forward.
You never know. OEB might sign somebody to an NIL deal.
They can. If anybody out there is listening and you're a small business owner, you can reach out to these college athletes and sponsor them, and they will push you on social media and so on and so forth. It's an interesting world we live in.
That's right. Reached out to the Fulke team the other day to try to set up an interview with him.
Pal Burgers.
Pals.
I think Pals is supporting him right now big time. And, you know, it's a good thing. There's a lot of kids that will benefit greatly from that, but there will be some issues out there as well. But that's like with anything.
And I'll tell you what, who's on pace to have a heck of a season, and that's the Tennessee basketball team.
Yeah, I seen them practice the other night, and they, they lost a lot, but they are deeper than I have seen them in a long time. They have athletes, those young guys that came in there pushing Vescovi and those guys for playing time, and they have really, really recruited very well at the University of Tennessee with Rick Barnes leading the way.
All right, let's take one final break before we kick off the BBB OEB Game of the Week. The teams are about to take their fields. We'll take a quick break. We'll be right back.
This holiday season, give the gift of health to all kinds of families in your community. Many of our neighbors can't afford medical care. In fact, over 14,000 of those living in Anderson, Roane, and Morgan County live in fear of becoming sick or injured because they don't have health insurance and can't afford to go to the doctor. But you can change that. On Tuesday, November the 30th, the Tuesday after Thanksgiving and Cyber Monday, give at fmcor.org to help provide unmet medical care needs in your community. Together, we hope to raise $10,000 in 24 hours. November the 30th, Give Tuesday, a day to remember those in need during the holidays. Give at fmcor.org.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone... Did you get this? Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask Griffin Insurance Agency in Kingston if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. See all the ways natural gas can improve your home by visiting one of the ORUD showrooms in Oak Ridge or Kingston. New gas appliances run more efficiently. They provide hot water when you need it, precise heat control for cooking, and can dry clothes in about half the time. Comfort you can feel. Savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas.
We do everything from checklist and tackling kids' activities to exploring and enjoying life's special moments. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton can help you embrace it all in a new or pre-owned vehicle. 2021 Ford F-150 Super Crew 4x4 XLT, $53,992. 2018 Nissan Murano, $28,890. 2016 GMC Terrain Denali, $24,890. Prepare your vehicle for seasonal changes at our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Local you trust, a lifestyle you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, your East Tennessee Ford dealership.
The Harriman Utility Board works hard to ensure reliable electric power is delivered to our service area. Recurring tree trimming and maintenance is essential to preventing unplanned outages caused by falling trees. HUB crews are constantly at work during the peak growing season and respond rapidly to storm damage. As partners in our community, we urge customers to be aware of the importance of electric line right-of-way management. Find out more about current right-of-way policies at our website, hub-tn.com.
Pre-planning it makes the process just so much easier for the family. It relieves them of having to make some difficult decisions at a bad time. I've made arrangements with hundreds of families that I have never had a family come in and say, gee, I wish Mom hadn't have done this. Pre-planning, I think, is one of the best things you can do for your family, just to alleviate those concerns.
Welcome back, sports fans, to the BBB Ogle, Elrod, and Burrell Friday night Game of the Week. OEB Game of the Week. Get it right, Chase. We're about to have the opening coin toss between the Kingston Yellow Jackets and the Signal Mountain Eagles.
Captains are on the field. staring at each other across the field. I think we're going to have a big-time game right here tonight.
Captains for Kingston tonight, number 75, Seth Strahan, number 3, Cooper Webb, number 2, quarterback Kane Collins, and number 54, Cameron Basler. Captains for Signal Mountain, number 5, Zach McCarthy. Number 29, Logan Farr. Number 33, Aiden Atkins. Those are your captains for tonight's game. And number 7.
We want to defer. You want to defer? Okay, right here.
And they're trying to figure out which way they want to line up.
Yeah, I could.
Kingston wins the toss. They'll defer to the second half, so they'll be kicking off.
Signal Mountain will receive.
And we're just about to get this game underway, ladies and gentlemen. Thanks everybody for tuning in tonight. It's always good for those people that can't get out and come to the game, especially when it gets darker earlier. Thankful BBB provides a way to watch these games, so we're thankful for that. And we're about to bring you the Davis Funeral Home kickoff. Davis Funeral Home's 2 locations to serve you, 715 Morgan Avenue and 211 Old Mills Road in Wartburg. 2 locations, Harriman and Wartburg. Give them a call today at 865-882-2000 or 423-346-2011. They support you, and your time of need does not end after the funeral service. That's the Davis Funeral Home, our kickoff sponsor for tonight. And here come the Yellow Jackets. Cheerleaders got to be careful.
There's some big old boys running through there, Chase.
And now Signal Mountain gets ready to take the field. And they're welcomed by a decent applause. It's a tough travel from Signal Mountain to Kingston.
Yeah, pretty tough, especially probably, I'm assuming, during a fall break period, but glad to see the Signal Mountain band travel with them. That's always a good thing, provides a better environment. So I think we're in for a big game. But like you said, thank you to all of our sponsors. There's a lot of stuff going on that people just can't get out of the house. A lot of the older generation is, can't really get out in crowds, so they're staying in. So thank you. No, don't want to. They want to be out, but they can't. And fortunately, we have some awesome sponsors that bring the games to the family members so they can witness their loved ones play the game they love.
The Yellow Jackets take the field to kick off. Signal Mountain. 2 men deep to receive.
2010 state champion Signal Mountain.
Interesting.
Just 11 years removed. It was AA.
Coach Pankey looks ready. If you're watching him on this screen, he's fired up. He tried not to look at the camera.
Yeah. I don't think Coach Pankey is never not fired up. 2010 was when they won the state championship. So about 11 years removed. So very traditional. Well, not really traditional because they're somewhat of a new program, but still had a lot of success. Yeah, that first program started in 2009 and won a state championship the year after, then moved up classification after that.
Set to kick off for the Yellow Jackets, number 27, Cade Roberts. Kicks it deep inside the 5-yard line. Brought out to the 15, the 20, the 25. Tackled by a host of Yellow Jackets at the 31-yard line and kept his feet moving. Good return for Signal Mountain.
Logan Barr on the return. And I tell you, great job by Cooper Webb, the senior for Kingston Yellow Jackets. He was tugging on that football, trying to get a forced fumble, if you see here on the Chuck Fleischman replay.
Thank you, Chuck.
Great job by the Kingston Yellow Jackets of keeping their lane integrity. You see here on the screen, number 3.
Going for the strip.
Yanking on that ball. Almost came away with it, and that's good coaching, Chase.
Hey, they were trying for it. They were signaling for it. They're trying to convince them.
Let's see what this Signal Mountain offense does. That's led by a quarterback who has thrown 74 completions.
Duncan Cannon fakes the handoff. He keeps it, and a flag on the play. He runs it for maybe a gain of 1.
Duncan Cannon keeps. Stopped by number 31, Connor Ward. Number 36, Kane Ladd. Flag on the play.
It's going to be holding on Signal Mountain.
Holding Eagles.
Not the way you want to start your drive. Having your quarterback take some punishment and get a penalty.
Signal Mountain, 18-yard line.
Not a good way. I'm sure Coach Becky and the Kingston Yellow Jacket defense like that, though.
Come on.
It's going to bring up 1st and 20.
To Hammers.
It's a Hammers first down. Let me tell you something. If you haven't been to Hammers, you have not been to any of their locations.
We're working on that.
So much for the Hammers. So we have the Hammers first down. They'll go right back up the middle. Tackled immediately.
Logan Farr on the carry.
By number 36.
Ladd.
For the Yellow Jackets, Kane Ladd.
And this Kingston defensive line is doing a really good job of getting some separation with that offensive line, getting off the block and making some really good movement right now. The Signal Mountain offensive line is going to have to stick with their blocks longer and try to work up to the second level.
Yes, our Signal Mountain going to have to move the ball downfield if they're going to want to have any production on this drive. Looks deep, almost picked off by Ladd. Again, watch that name all night.
Yeah, he's been all over the field so far tonight for the Kingston Yellow Jackets.
Broken up by Kane.
3rd and forever for the Signal Mountain football team. You see here on the Chuck Flashman replay, hits him right in the shoulder pad. And
took it to the house.
He could have took that to the house. This is a difficult situation to be in as an offensive coordinator. You got 3rd and forever.
Do you play the punt or do you get the first down? Or do you attempt to get the first down?
I'm always attempting for the first down. This isn't middle school ball anymore, so we're going to try to get a first down and keep this drive moving forward. But how do you do that? Well, a lot of people say screen draw gives you an opportunity, but I'm going down the field.
We're going down.
Quads to the top of your screen.
Empty backfield. Pressure again. Sacked.
Looks like Connor Ward come off the edge, beat the offensive tackle, or the running back, and made a heck of a sack for the Kingston Yellow Jackets.
Shot out of a cannon.
He did. Won the battle with the running back, did his job, paid off big.
Hey, and this is where special teams is crucial. Signal Mountain's punters, his feet are almost on the goal line.
Ooh, it's danger territory.
So you got to make sure you get a good snap, you get a good punt.
And Collins.
Kingston with 2 men deep.
You see Gettner and Collins back deep. Gettner's been out for about 5 weeks now. See if he'll wisely let it roll.
Good punt.
Good punt.
56 yards. Wow.
Eagle punt is down at the Yellow Jacket 44-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10, Kingston.
The Yellow Jackets take over on the 44-yard line for a Hammers 1st and 10. I need to get back up to Hammers pretty soon. I need some more of these, these bear shirts, work clothes. They've got it all.
Again, that is just impressive.
All right, right now we're going to take a quick break. We're going to be joined by Mr. Tim Elrod of OEB. He was on the middle of the field tonight with the check presentation. Mr. Elrod, thanks for joining us tonight.
Hey, it's great to be here. Kingston rocks.
Hey, big Yellow Jacket supporter at OEB, ain't that right?
That's right.
Hey, we won't take up too much of your time tonight. Talk about briefly just what it means to be able to be in a position where you can give back to these communities every Thursday night, every Friday night.
Well, I mean, it's always great to give back to the community, and that's what we're all about. We help a lot of people in the community, so I was kind of always raised to, if you help the community and you do well, you need to give back to the community, and things always turn out right.
Now, Tim, give us a little bit of history about OEB. What are some of the things you all specialize in? You can take care of just about anybody, any type of situation.
Yeah. If you've been in a car wreck or something happens where you're injured and it's not really your fault, you may have a claim. So, pick up the phone, give us a call, send us an email. There's all different ways nowadays to get a hold of us, and it's easy to find us.
And it's an easy process. This is something they can get a hold of y'all, and y'all hit the ground running and try to take care of the client as best as possible.
Oh, yeah, sure. When it comes to helping people, we know that time is of the essence. So, as soon as you give us a call, we'll get you signed up. Then we can get working on your case, and we usually get that done within the first 24 hours of you giving us a call. So it's pretty easy.
Coming back to the community thing, we'll let you get out of here.
Oh, look at that. He rocked him.
Maybe hit him a little too soon, Mr. Elroy. We might need to see some. We might need to call OEB on that play because that looked like some.
That was a good, clean hit, shoulder square in the back, and, just a good hit. That's why I love high school football.
Tim, you get to travel to a lot of schools every week. You see these smaller communities and just how much football means to you. What's it like to be able just to play a small part in that?
Well, it's the passion that I enjoy. Whether it's over at the Knoxville schools last night, over there at Carnes, getting to see the nation's leading rusher in high school football. Hit his average 200, 300 yards a game. It was ridiculous. What a great kick, good roll for Kingston. And, the passion for high school football. We're here tonight, it's fall break, and the stands are full, it's a packed house, and it's just great to be a part of that passion.
That's right, Tim. Well, one more time all the way out. What are some of the things that we're highlighting at OEB? What are our specializations? How can you help someone that's been injured in an accident?
Well, the big thing is getting people's medical bills paid. Wasn't your fault, you shouldn't have to pay the bills. Number two is compensating you for your time and, your harms and your losses, your inconvenience, those type of things. And then, helping people get their car fixed and going through that process. That's, whatever the problem is, that's why we're here. Oh, Signal Mountain.
Deep ball.
Oh, what a great throw.
So you're a one-stop shop, and you're giving back to the community. It's a win-win for you. It's a win-win for the community, and win-win for the client.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, Mr. Elway, we appreciate you and what you do for this station, what you do for this community, being able to give back. Just want to say thank you for being a part of tonight's game and making tonight's BBB Friday night game the OEB game of the week.
Hey, I love high school football, so no big thing. I love that the kids get the exposure, and thanks for having me.
I appreciate it, Tim.
All right.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Signal Mountain picks up where they started off. They're back deep into their own territory. They look deep for number 5. And I'm just going to butcher his name if I try it, James. Number 5 for Signal Mountain, Zach Pikithley. That's what we're going to have to go with.
Hey, Pikithley it is.
Signal Mountain viewers, text in the secret text line and let us know give us a pronunciation on that. Off to a back and forth start for the Eagles and the Yellow Jackets.
Big drop ball there by the Kingston Yellow Jackets, and you don't want to see that. If it hits a wide receiver in the hands, they are to catch that football. So he was getting coached up on that sideline, and he ain't going to let that happen again.
Coached up's a good way to refer to that. Coached up.
Coached up.
Signal Mountain with 2 split to the wide side of the field. It looks like they're doing a little option. I don't know that quarterback's kept it yet, or pulled it, I should say.
They look a little uncomfortable. So I'm anxious to see what happens when they just really dedicate to run that football and really push that Kingston offensive line around. See what happens.
Ladd and Webb backed up for the Yellow Jackets. Martin split out wide as a DB. Signal Mountain looks to pass. It's picked off. Number 7, Javaris Gallagher.
Read the quarterback's eyes the whole time. Reacted to the ball. Made an excellent interception. Lucky that wasn't returned for a touchdown.
Hey, Javaris Gallagher had a heck of a touchdown catch against Rockwood earlier in the year. Gave him the lead going into the half, and he's still making plays today. Big-time play for the Yellow Jackets defense, and now their offense takes over in their Signal Mountain territory.
Excellent field position for the Kingston Yellow Jackets. We'll see if they capitalize on this moment.
Big O-line for the Yellow Jackets.
Yeah, I don't know if TV can relay or not, but there is a significant size advantage for the Kingston Yellow Jackets.
Gettner in motion, gets the sweep. Gettner's back. He's at the 20, does a spin move. And Signal Mountain helped him out. They threw him forward for a gain of 3 or 4.
Tackle by number 2, Payne.
Tough yardage, running on the outside. Still feel like as this ball game moves forward, Kingston's going to have more success up the middle with the size of that offensive line. Good move there.
Yeah, they've got to get the ball in Gettner's hands. He's a playmaker. Kingston has a lot of playmakers on offense, but he's one of their better ones, and glad to have him back for tonight's game.
Say we might get a good visual of Kane Collins running that QB keeper here soon.
Handoff goes to number 12, Carson Donathan. Donathan down to about the 5-yard line.
Tiptoed for a pretty big gain.
Brought down by number 7, Williams. Ball spotted at the 6. It's first and goal.
And ladies and gentlemen, that is a Hammers first and goal. I want to thank Hammers for their support of tonight's game. And that replay brought to you by Congressman Chuck Fleischman. Collins takes the snap, goes back to Donathan. Donathan, he's pumping his feet.
Still not stopped. Wow.
All right, now are you a fan of the QB sneak at the inch line, or do you want to hand it off and dive over the top?
I don't think you do anything else other than QB sneak.
Oh,
you know, you see these coaches nowadays and shotgun and
that
everything else. Me too. You get up there and you change your count up a little bit, do a little touch and go or something. But with Kingston being as big as they are and as strong as they are, come on, I believe you can get that yard. Here we are in shotgun.
Collins lines up with the ball on the 3-yard line. Goes right back to him.
It don't matter.
Donathan in for 6. Carson Donathan led the way for the Yellow Jackets, who are now up 6-0.
Very good drive there. Favorable field position to begin the drive. Capitalized on the big offensive lineman, getting a good push of the Signal Mountain defensive line. Kingston scores.
Hold is good. Roberts, the kick is up, and the kick is good. With 6 minutes 38 seconds remaining in the first quarter, Kingston leads Signal Mountain 7-0.
Football is back. And OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
With one small step.
Welcome back to the BBB OEB Game of the Week. This kickoff brought to you by Davis Funeral Home. 2 locations to serve you, one in Harriman, one in Wartburg. Give them a call today, 865-882-2000, 423-346-2011. Davis Funeral Home. That kickoff bounced in front. They better get on it. It's a live ball. Yellow Jackets rush down the field, tackled by the sophomore, number 30, Riley Walker.
Signal Mountain very lucky that they even were able to fall on that ball and pick up
882-2000, 423-346-20.
You know, they call football for a reason. The kicking game is a significant part of a football game, and it will cost you some games if you don't capitalize.
And it looked like their third man was wanting it to bounce to him. It chipped up like in golf.
It's a funny shaped ball, you know.
Again, that was the Davis Funeral Home kickoff. Now we have our Hammers first down on the 26-yard line. Met right at the line of scrimmage.
That big Kingston defensive line is having their way with the Signal Mountain offensive line early. Really good job busting through there, getting off some blocks.
Second down.
Just nowhere to go. See the Kingston linebacker replaced the guard in the hole, made a really good tackle.
Kane Ladigan.
He's been everywhere.
Signal Mountain, 2 men spread out to each side, 1 running back and a quarterback. Pressured. Picked! Kane Collins, he's at the 20. He's still in bounds and tackled down at the 16-yard line. Kane Collins with an interception for the Yellow Jackets. And the Yellow Jacket defense they did not take fall break off.
Yeah. Big play by the quarterback playing the safety position. He rolled out. He knows playing the quarterback position. Read that quarterback eyes when he rolls out. There's got to be a wide receiver on this side of the field. And Kane Collins read it perfectly. Easy interception. Kingston with excellent field position.
Did a good job staying in bounds, picking up some extra yards, yet he doesn't even get a break. He's got to stay in and play quarterback. Carson Donathan in the backfield, takes the handoff to the right side, gets a lead blocker, picks up a gain of about 3 or 4 yards.
Big number 56, Daniel Odom, the junior defensive tackle for Signal Mountain, in on the tackle.
Second down.
He came around with a guard pulled. He just followed him. That's what they teach you. Just grab hold of them and let them take. They'll take you to the ball.
Pretty big play. That's a hard play to make, really, in high school football, to get a defensive tackle to do that.
Basler in the backfield with Ladd. Takes it right up the middle. He's still got his feet moving, ladies and gentlemen. He's taking it all the way to the concession stand in the end zone. Touchdown, Kingston.
This Yellow Jacket football team is fired up. Rightfully so, with 14 unanswered points.
Hey, and just like that, that's how quick it can snowball. Signal Mountain needs to collect themselves.
They better in a hurry. If not, Kingston will run away with this.
Flag to snap, Collins to hold, Roberts to attempt the extra point.
Good snap, good hold, good kick. 14-0 with 5 minutes remaining in the first quarter. Your Yellow Jackets, it's that dinner. I think I'm still hungry. Yellow Jackets lead 14-0.
With one small step, you have the potential to make a big difference in this world. It starts here at Roane State Community College. There's never been a greater need for health science graduates, and Roane State has the program to get you there. With 11 different health science degrees and 7 certificates offered, the choice is yours. Roane State, healthcare heroes start here. Apply now at roanestate.edu.
Cade Roberts with the Davis Funeral Home kickoff, and he's hammered it into the end zone. It'll be a touchback. Signal Mountain will start out on the Kingston 20. Probably some of their better field position of the night.
It is. Quarterback's got to settle down, but that offensive line has got to give the quarterback a little more time.
Got to give him a chance.
You got to give him a chance, and he's been running for his life so far, which is a big testament to those interceptions by Kingston.
Be another Hammers first down for the Eagles as they look to put together a solid drive.
Confidence of that quarterback is probably in question, but this team is known for throwing the football around.
The Eagles with trips to the right side. They still go up the middle. They must just like to spread it out, and they've thrown it a little bit, but
Mason Hatfield is absolutely
Hey, Mason Hatfield, another absolute stud on the Kingston defensive side.
Yeah, Kingston's loaded this year. I'm really impressed with their physical abilities and their size, their strength. It's a good Kingston football team this year. I cannot wait for that Loudon-Kingston matchup. The Jim Hoot Gibson Memorial Bowl.
Man, they throw the screen pass to number 7. Another flag on the play. That flag was thrown pretty quickly. Maybe an illegal motion. have some movement in the backfield.
So far, Signal Mountain with a total of 15 yards of the ball game.
And probably about 20 yards in penalties.
Yep, and Kingston's 30 yards is only 41 because they've had great field position.
That's true. They haven't gained a lot of yards either, but they're starting out on the 20. The Yellow Jackets decline the penalty, which brings up 3rd and 12.
From the 20.
Offensive line's got to give good time here for the quarterback to make a good throw. 3rd and long. Let's see if the offensive coordinator still has confidence in his quarterback to make that long throw.
Williams in the backfield. Oh, sacked. Ryan Nelson, the senior, with another big defensive play by the Kingston Yellow Jacket defense. And it's going to be a tough punt from right here.
You see on the Chuck Flash replay, Kingston just
untouched.
Beats him. The player just beats the Signal Mountain. So far, we have seen pure domination by Kingston defensively so far here tonight. And it starts up front in the trenches for Kingston Yellow Jackets.
See if Coach Banky puts a little rush on right here if they just fall back to return it.
It's danger territory.
Gettner and Collins back for the Yellow Jackets to return. Let's see if Gettner can get a good return right here. Good punt. Gettner collects it at the 50. Makes a move. He's got a couple of blocks. He's at the 45. He's at the 40. He's at the 35-30. Gets it out to the 25. Makes a couple of men miss, and he's tackled at the 25-yard line. Rylan Gettner is back, ladies and gentlemen, with a solid punt return.
Tackled by number 1, Townsend.
Excellent field position for Kingston again to start the drive.
Let's see on the Chuck Fleischman replay another solid punt.
Boy, I tell you, they got a good punter.
Gettner bobbles it a little bit, so he's able to collect himself. Collins with the awareness to go ahead and start blocking. He picks up another block by Galahar. He's off to the races.
Kingston with a tight formation.
They'll hand it off to Gettner. He's got 2 men blocking. He's just going to follow his blocker, tell him which way to go. Takes it all the way down to the 10-yard line for a Hammers 1st and goal. And the Yellow Jackets are threatening to score yet again.
Yeah, touchdown saving tackle there by Forrest Payne. The junior cornerback held on for dear life to keep him out of the end zone.
Just under 2.5 minutes remaining in the first quarter for those watching at home. If you're just tuning in, Kingston leads Signal Mountain 14-0 and are threatening to score again. As they hand it off on the 10-yard line, Collins keeps it to the right side. He's got a block. He's made one man miss, and he has scored for the Yellow Jackets. That's his 2nd touchdown of the night. Correct?
And just like that, we got 20 points scored in the first quarter for the Kingston Yellow Jackets. Kingston is performing at a high level, and this is a little bit surprising to me because this is a good Signal Mountain football team, guys.
It is, and there's 2 things you worry. There's 2 weeks of the season that you really worry about the regular season. When you talk to head coaches, 1 week's homecoming because so much is going on, and fall break because you get out of that rhythm. But it looks like the Yellow Jackets are here to play tonight.
Patterson's Appliances has been helping families
like yours find quality home appliances from trusted brands including Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid for over 55 years. Our knowledgeable appliance specialists know how to outfit your kitchen or laundry room with the right appliances to meet your needs. We service what we sell with our own in-house factory-trained service technicians, and for the DIYers, our parts department is always ready to help customers find the appliance parts they need. Patterson's Home Appliances, because we care.
Welcome back to the BBB OEB Game of the Week. Dr. Nat Sugarman Memorial Field. I'd like to thank some of our other sponsors of tonight's game: Oak Ridge Utility District, Evans Mortuary, Griffin's Insurance, S&L Bowman & Son, Free Medical Clinic, Ray Varner Ford, Mulch, and more. American Outdoor Equipment, Harriman Utility Board, Roan State Community College, and Patterson's Appliance Center. As the Yellow Jackets kick off once again. It's going to be received about the 10-yard line by Signal Mountain. They'll take it to the left side. He's got some running room. He's at the 35. And ladies and gentlemen, the kicker has showed up to play. Cade Roberts
says hello
with a boom, and Signal Mountain has got a player down.
And I tell you, that's just kind of the feel for this ball game so far. You know, Chase, it's just kind of been all Kingston.
Like Cade Roberts wants in on the action.
Yeah, he does. I tell you, OEB would like to let everybody know to call us anytime, day or night, 24/7. Someone will be there to answer and give you free consultation and get to work on your case immediately. Call 865-546-1111 or visit our website full of helpful information, www.recintoacheck.com.
And watch this Chuck Fleischman replay, and he just clean hit, just lowered the boom.
Well, you bet that'll be on Huddle.
Watch my Huddle highlight film.
Yeah. Always love seeing the kickers.
Hey, while we've got this injury timeout, we would like to thank Patterson's Home Appliance Center for sponsoring our timeout segment of the night. This timeout brought to you by Patterson's Appliance. While you wait, visit pattersonsappliances.com to shop online today for quality and home appliance. Check out their new store at 1067 South Walnut Avenue in Cookeville, now open for business. And let me just give a little personal testimony. Patterson's takes care of you. Fine folks, they're community folks. They've got a store in Midtown, they've got a store in Rockwood, and they've got everything you need.
Yeah, everything in my house comes from Patterson's.
Dang right. Yellow Jack. Eagles take over on a Hammers first down at about the 36-yard line. Their best field position of the night.
Again, the Kingston defense is swarming to the football. Tackle made by Braden Wright, the senior linebacker, making a really good job. And Kingston's not doing a lot of special stuff up front.
No, they're just playing solid defense.
They did a little bit of a twist stunt there between the 1 and the 3 technique, but it was picked up by the offensive line. But the linebackers scraped right where their responsibility was and was there to make a play.
And you wrap up and get them to the ground. So, I mean, it's what you teach when you're little.
Yeah, just do your job.
I'm still little. Duncan Cannon lines up beside Tyshell Bell. Bell take the handoff, picks up a block at the 35, tries to make a cutback, but there they are again, Cooper Webb and a host of Yellow Jackets. Cooper Webb, Connor Ward, Kane Ladd. I mean, you're going to know these names by the end of the night.
Yeah, I'd hate to be keeping stats, defensive stats for this Kingston Yellow Jacket team right now. It'd be full.
Brings up a 3rd and 9 for the Eagles. And they really need to put some points up on the board soon.
Yeah, speed is a little bit of a concern for Signal Mountain, as you can tell, with 40 seconds left in the first quarter.
Flag down on the play. Be some false start against the offense. And that's just going to make it more difficult for them to pick up a Hammers first down.
To the 32, 3rd and 14.
Again, Signal Mountain back to that 3rd and long. They have a really hard time of picking up anything on 1st and 2nd. And so far tonight, they've actually lost on 1st and 2nd, which has put them in a bad situation on 3rd down almost every possession tonight.
Two receivers split out to the short side of the field. And they throw one deep. And that could be true. He just passes incomplete. It's going to bring up 4th and long.
Targeting Blake Wolford, the sophomore wide receiver for Signal Mountain.
And he let it fly.
He let it fly, and I don't blame him. Just a little too deep. Double coverage.
He did a good job avoiding it. About got sacked. The Yellow Jackets just look like too much for the Eagles with 0.8 seconds. This will be the last play of the first quarter. And a booming punt. And that's the end of the first quarter. Kingston leads Signal Mountain 21-0. This is the OEB BBB Friday night game of the week. Take a quick break. We'll be right back.
I am a simplicity dealer. This business is my life, my career. If you need a new mower, I'll help you choose the model that will make your property look its very best, and even let you take a test drive. When it does need service, you can rely on my factory service training and genuine parts. Because I don't just sell products, I build relationships. I am a simplicity dealer.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Welcome back, sports fans, to the OEB Friday night game of the week, brought to you by BBB. If you're just tuning in, we're about to start off the second quarter. Kingston leads Signal Mountain 21-0. The Yellow Jackets pick right back up where they left off. Good play by the Signal Mountain defense right there.
Rally to the football. But the tale of the tape is Kingston lead this ball game 21-0 at the end of the first quarter with a total yard count of 67 yards with 21 points with only 67 yards. Jeepers. And they've only held the ball for 5 minutes. That's total domination by the Kingston Yellow Jackets so far.
It'll be second down for the Yellow Jackets. Basler in the backfield alongside Collins. They'll send a man in motion, run a trap play. Right back up the middle, number 4, Basler. They barely got him down, it looked like.
Yeah, he's got a low center of gravity, and he's really good field vision there as you've seen him kind of bounce around that hole. Like seeing him hit that extra gear there right when that player was closing in. But overall, really good job by the Kingston running back.
Brings up 3rd and 1. Coach Pankey looks puzzled. Collins under center. Gets a little push from
Yeah, and when you say little push, he's really meaning about a 4-yard push by that Kingston offensive line. It's just been pure domination in the trenches for the Kingston Yellow Jackets.
That brings up another Hammers 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets, and you look there. He got a push, but I think he could have got it on his own on that Chuck Fleischman replay. Let's see if Pankey goes to the clock in this quarter and tries to. What do I know?
I wouldn't be going to the clock yet, but I'm trying to score as many as I can in this first half.
Well, when you give it to Rylan Gettner, that's what's going to happen.
Wow,
he's
here.
Still on his feet, wrapped up by number 50.
Easy.
Malik Ajak.
That's dangerous right there.
The Kingston faithful are hot.
And rightfully so. He was really slammed down hard on that play. What? What's you on the little excessive right here?
Looks like we got a little smackdown going on. Be 2nd and 9 for the Yellow Jackets.
Kingston takes their time, coming to the line of scrimmage.
Collins drops back to pass. Finds his man complete. to Cooper Webb at the 43-yard line.
Really good job by the Kingston quarterback and Kingston wide receiver making that connection. They actually held everybody else in to block and run one wide receiver route, and which should be easy play for defensive backfield. Or there's two that run out, both of them right down here at the bottom. But really good job by Kingston getting some separation there to wide receiver position.
It's about a 5-yard out. Good catch. Mason Martin and Cooper Webb on the left side of the field. Handoff goes to Donathan. And the Jackets are going to be stopped short of a first down.
Tackled at the 45-yard line by Farr. It's 4th and short.
Going to bring up 4th and 1 for the Yellow Jackets, and they're not punting. They're going for it. They've got faith in their defense. Their defense has proved to be solid all night, so why not go for it?
Yeah, and watch for the hard count here and see if Pinky tries to go for something a little easy here.
See if he reaches into the John Webb book of freeze plays. Time. I might have to go buy a lottery ticket after tonight. Offsides on the defense. It's going to bring up a Hammers 1st and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
You just can't have it. When you're a defensive lineman and you're lined up in front of the football, you just cannot jump off sides.
They spotted him on
The Yellow Jackets not a healthy spot on that, as it's shown in the Fleischman replay, but able to pick up the first down. Collins hands off to Gettner on the left side. Gettner just follows his blocks, takes his time. Now he makes a move, and he almost picks up a Hammers 1st and 10. Good job by Gettner, just reading the blocks and not pressing anything and making a decision and going with it.
Kingston pulled 2 offensive linemen on the left side. As you see here on the Chuck Fleischman replay, he patiently lets his blocks get upfield, which springs open a long run for the Kingston Yellow Jacket running back. Great job.
And we've got a timeout by the Yellow Jackets. That's a Patterson's Appliance Center timeout. Patterson Services, what they sell, in-house factory trained appliance technicians. Hey, and they're hiring now for sale. So if you're looking for a job, looking for a new career path, go down to Patterson's, talk to Mark, talk to one of the guys there, and get going.
You call your agent with a simple question, only to get sent to voicemail again. We pick up the phone. I should get this. Hello, this is Sam. How can I help you? Like I said, we pick up the phone because it's ringing. That's simple human sense.
Ask Griffin Insurance Agency in Kingston if auto owners make sense for you.
Hello, this is Sam.
Energize your home with natural gas.
Welcome back to the OEB Friday night game of the week with 7 minutes and 9 seconds left. If you're just tuning in, the Yellow Jackets have a healthy lead over the Signal Mountain Eagles, 21-0, and they look to be putting together a drive.
Yeah, they really are, and it starts up front with that big Kingston offensive line. It has been pure domination by Kingston Yellow Jackets on both sides of the ball with the offensive and defensive lines.
Signal Mountain read the play well. Tackled for a loss on the Chuck Fleischman replay. Hit hard right on the line. Was able to shake one tackle, but then it was just one too many Eagles. Hey, it's football. There, you're going to get tackled.
You're definitely going to get tackled and hit when you come to Roane County to play high school football.
About 3rd and 3 for the Yellow Jackets, and Coach Pankey takes another Patterson's Appliance Center timeout. Wants to talk it over for the Yellow Jackets. This timeout brought to you by, again, Patterson's Appliance. Quality appliances from brands like Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid.
Energize your home with natural gas
from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. See all the ways natural gas can improve your home by visiting one of the ORUD showrooms in Oak Ridge or Kingston. New gas appliances run more efficiently. They provide hot water when you need it, precise heat control for cooking, and can dry clothes in about half the time. Comfort you can feel. Savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas.
Welcome back to the BBB OEB Game of the Week. Coach Pankey burns 2 timeouts there. Just not liking what he's seeing.
No, but 2 wise timeouts there. Hey, you're up 21-0. You've got, if you can punch in another touchdown here, who knows how Signal Mountain's going to respond to that being down 28-0 at halftime.
Hey, this isn't circa cricket cell phone via 2000. These timeouts don't roll over.
No, so use them if you got them.
Well, use them. Okay, but I wasn't being that serious. Signal Mountain now with a timeout. Another Patterson's Home Appliance timeout. Patterson's Home Appliance, your small town appliance specialist with big box pricing, fully stocked warehouse.
We do everything from checklist and tackling kids' activities to exploring and enjoying life's special moments. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton can help you embrace it all in a new or pre-owned vehicle. 2021 Ford F-150 Super Crew 4x4 XLT, $53,992. 2018 Nissan Murano, $28,890. 2016 GMC Terrain Denali, $24,890. Prepare your vehicle for seasonal changes at our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Local you trust, a lifestyle you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, your East Tennessee Ford dealership.
And we're back again, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get some football going right here.
Let's see what Coach Pankey drew up over here on the sidelines. Just a dominating push by that offensive line of Kingston.
To the 40-yard line.
Carson Donathan with a carry. Carson Donathan picks up the Hammers. 1st and 10.
OEB Law would like to remind everybody on social media that they have completely revamped our social media presence and are posting content constantly. Be sure to like, follow, and subscribe to our pages to see upcoming events that we will be at, as well as contests and giveaways on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and more at OEB Law.
Kingston picks up the Hammers 1st down, and they'll pick right back up. Run a little scissors play to Gatner, and Gatner's got one man to beat. He's going to run all the way to the Handy Burger. He's at the 5. He's in the end zone. Touchdown, Yellow Jackets. Making it look easy.
Come back with a counter play. Caught the Signal Mountain linebackers and offensive line or defensive line peeking in the backfield, standing straight up. Kingston makes them pay with another long touchdown.
Just fake the sweep, give it back inside. Nice block by number 6.
Move, make a man miss, and make 2 men miss. Wow. Dominating performance by the Kingston Yellow Jackets so far.
Cade Roberts on to kick the point after. Collins to hold. The snap is good. The kick is good.
He kicked that plumb to Roane County Jail.
He did.
In the first half, your score, Kingston.
Booted it.
Signal Mountain, 0.
It was just.
The Harriman Utility Board
works hard to ensure reliable electric power is delivered to our service area. Recurring tree trimming and maintenance is essential to preventing unplanned outages caused by falling trees. HUB crews are constantly at work during the peak growing season and respond rapidly to storm damage. As partners in our community, we urge customers to be aware of the importance of electric line right-of-way management. Find out more about current right-of-way policies at our website, hub-tn.com.
Townsend and Carr.
Welcome back to the OEB Game of the Week. Kingston set to kick off. Number 11, Connor Littlefield. And he puts a good foot on it. That's going to go out of the end zone for a touchback.
Barely out of the end zone.
Yeah, wide on air. And that was a Davis Funeral Home kickoff. Davis Funeral Home. 2 locations to serve you, 715 Morgan Avenue in Harriman, 211 Old Mill Road in Wartburg. Give them a call today. Let them serve you in your time of need, 865-882-2000, or at the Wartburg location, 423-346-2011. Davis Funeral Home.
Let's see if Signal Mountain has figured out anything that they can have some success with, because offensively it's been stagnant all night.
That was it.
That was it, and he dropped it. That's hard for a quarterback that's had a tough night tonight, and you finally make a really good throw to your wide receiver and he drops it. That's very demoralizing.
Not good.
Especially being behind 28-0. And you're a long way from home.
And just not being able to move the ball.
No, as you see on the Chuck Fleischman replay, Kingston bringing the pressure. Had an opportunity to pick up a lot of yardage.
Could have picked up the first
play
down.
Call. Just got to make the play.
Williams in the backfield with Cannon, the quarterback. Fakes the handoff.
No time.
Kane Collins almost with the second pick of the game. That ball's intended for number 4, Collins Payne.
Number 4, Payne.
Incomplete.
I mean, the quarterback didn't even have time to set up, and it was a shotgun, pretty quick play. It's just all out running. Pretty frustrating if you're a quarterback for that offense.
Take some time to mention some of our other sponsors of tonight's game. Oak Ridge Utility District, Evans Mortuary, Griffin Insurance, S.L. Bowman & Sons, The Free Medical Clinic, Ray Varner Ford, Mulch & More, American Outdoor Equipment, Harriman Utility Board, Roan State Community College, and Patterson's Appliance Center.
$20 personnel for Signal Mountain.
3rd and 10, drops back, pressured, ball's complete, and he's got the first down. Maybe. Awfully dang close.
Really good catch that time. He caught it with his body, which is not ideal, but he held on to the ball. Picked up a tough first down.
Right now, completion's ideal.
Big Hammer's first down for Signal Mountain.
And they'll go with it. Oh man.
Hit him right in the hands.
Mason Martin with a big hit.
Number 5, Pitt Capley, broken up by Mason Martin. 2nd down.
Signal Mountain went hurry up there, try to catch Kingston in some kind of formation that they liked. Had the play, had the wide receiver. Quarterback hit him right in the hands, and he dropped it.
Brings up 2nd and 10 for the Eagles. 2 receivers split to each side of the field.
Good throw.
Wide open, caught by number 14, Blake Wolford.
And Wolford really did a good job of holding on to that football with his fingertips. And Wolford has 29 completions for 390 total yards this year with 3 touchdowns. So he's a really good possession wide receiver. They just had a lot of drops tonight.
Yeah, and a little bit of a mix-up defensively on the Yellow Jackets. There, the handoff goes to Drew Williams for the Eagles, and the Signal Mountain trying to keep it moving. They're not letting Kingston get set up. Kingston getting a little tired, and they're putting together a drive. This is the momentum. This is what they need.
They get the ball straight.
Ball's batted down by Mason Martin, and there's a flag on the play. Probably going to have defensive pass interference right there.
Pass interference, Kingston.
Big break for the Signal Mountain football program here. Quarterback hangs on late, throws it up.
He just got to fill into. I mean,
that call could have went either way.
That would have been a good time for a no call. We've got a Signal Mountain player down.
22-yard line. 1st and 10, Eagles.
They pick up the Hammers first down, but we're going to have to get an injury timeout. Number 7, Drew Williams, down for Signal Mountain. Coach Pankey doing some coaching on the sidelines to his DBs.
Remind everybody, if you need motorcycle coverage, it's Motorcycles and accidents are some of the more horrific types of cases that OEB law handles. Spring, summer, and fall are the peak times for motorcycles to be on the road. We want everyone to be extra careful while driving on the road. Motorcycle accidents are some of the worst cases. No one that rides likes to even mention or think about the possibilities of having an accident. You know, things happen. And when they do, OEB Law is here for motorcycle community. So give them a call if you need some motorcycle accident help.
Well, folks, we'll take a quick break. We'll return right after this.
Pre-planning it makes the process just so much easier for the family. It relieves them of having to make some difficult decisions at a bad time. I've made arrangements with hundreds of families that I have never had a family come in and say, gee, I wish Mom hadn't have done this. Pre-planning, I think, is one of the best things you can do for your family, just to alleviate those concerns.
Kingston 22.
Welcome back. William shaking up on the play, but got up on his own strength, walked off the field. So we'll probably see him back maybe before the half. Eagles snap, and there you go. When you get your main player out, there's a fumble on the play. Big hit by number 21, Ryan Nelson, and Kingston will take over on downs.
Wow. Met him as soon as the ball hit his hands. Dominating performance so far by the Kingston defense. I believe he might need to call OEB Law.
Well, he got hit hard.
Wreck. Woo! Kingston is playing some football here in the late second half of this season.
Chuck Fleischman replay. That was a big hit.
Yeah, that offensive line or defensive line for Kingston is just having their way with that Signal Mountain offensive line.
This injury timeout brought to you by Patterson's Appliance Center, proudly serving your community since 1965. And it's because they care. They service what they sell in-house with factory-trained appliance service technicians. And we're glad to see number 29 for the Eagles, Logan Farr, shaking up on the play, back up on his feet, and walks off on his own power. And the Yellow Jackets scheming up some offensive drives as there's 4 minutes and 53 seconds remaining in the half. If you're just tuning in, the Yellow Jackets with a big lead, 28-0.
Score of interest update, halftime, Pigeon Forge 7, Austin East 6.
I got a soft spot for the Roadrunners. I like it anytime they win.
Score update, second quarter, Greenback 24, Harriman 8.
Let's go, Blue Devils. Yellow Jackets take over deep in their own field.
Refusing to go down.
It took him for a ride, but he held on and got him down for the tackle.
Score update, Rockwood Tigers, first quarter, 28, Wartburg, nothing.
See, number 15 for Signal Mountain broke it down. Pete Sesterhin makes a good open field tackle for the Eagles. Collins has got Basler and Gettner in the backfield. Gettner takes off. Close to a first down, going to be stopped short. It's going to bring up third down, but another solid run as Ryland Gettner makes his return to Dr. Nat Sugarman Field.
That carry good for another 1st and 10.
And, ladies and gentlemen, I've been proven wrong. Gettner picks up the Hammers, 1st and 10. Yellow Jackets putting together a drive before the half's in. Collins drops back to pass. He's got a man deep downfield. That ball falls incomplete, intended for Grayson Woodley. Ball just falls incomplete.
Double coverage, pretty good coverage that time by the Signal Mountain defensive backs. Kingston trying to make a play down the field, as you see on the Chuck Fleischer replay.
Collins had time. Just overthrown a little bit, but covered nicely by the Eagles. Carson Basler in the backfield. Getting her in motion. They'll run that trap counter play and pick up a gain of 1 or 2 yards.
Tackle by number 15.
Tackle made by number 15, Pete Sisterhan, junior outside linebacker for the Signal Mountain team.
It's the second tackle on this drive.
37.
Chuck Fleischman replay. This is a play they've gained some yardage on tonight, and Signal Mountain did a good job stopping it.
Now again, this is a 5-2 Signal Mountain program who is beat a lot of really good teams, really. Like I said, the only 2 losses on the season has been to 2 outstanding football programs. So this is a better team than what we're seeing tonight. Kingston's just absolutely dominating. Good patient run by the quarterback here.
Collins brought down hard, but picks up a couple yards.
Brought down by Williams. Timeout, Eagles.
Looks like Signal Mountain's going to have a timeout.
It's going to be a Patterson's Appliance Center timeout. They would like to thank everyone for their support for the past 55 years. Visit pattersonsappliances.com. Check out their current cash savings promotions. Signal Mountain just trying to take a little bit of a break, too, to catch their win. They've put up a good solid defensive stance this drive. Just right at 2.5 minutes remaining in the half. Kingston leads 28-0. And Kingston, Coach Pankey getting them fired up. What?
Don't ask dumb questions, son. Play football.
Son, get in the game.
Share a little history on OEB. OEB is an East Tennessee-based law firm with a national practice. OEB is led by Timothy G. Elrod. Tim Elrod is from and still calls Anderson County his home. OEB has practiced in state, federal, and city courts for a long time. At OEB, we treat our customers like family and are proud to have earned a reputation as East Tennessee's premier personal injury law office. OEB Law.
Rylan Gettner in the middle. And Gettner catches it. Gettner with the fake. He's got a man open. He's at the 40. He's at the 35, the 30. The Brad Jones guarantee. And Coach Pankey in the Yellow Jacket sideline is fired up.
Grayson Woodley coming in big with the catch, the fake.
And that's what Signal Mountain called timeout for. Hey, guys, they're going to run this fake punt. Watch this. And Gettner.
Wide open. Watch him here. Do I juke or do I plow?
Brought down at the 30-yard line. Great play call by the Yellow Jackets.
I like the aggressiveness here at the end of the second quarter. Try to get this thing a little out of control.
Did we get a flag or a timeout?
Flag on the play.
We got a flag. The Yellow Jackets are trying to start the half off 35-0. They're trying to get it into the end zone with just under 2 minutes remaining in the first half. They pick up a flag on the play, going to bring up 1st and 15.
Man, watching this football game here tonight, it just reminds you of old classic Kingston High School football, don't it? I'm talking 70s, 80s, early 90s where they ran that rock with the Albert Fosters and that whole crew. You know, John Agee's playing that offensive line. It's just pure domination by the Kingston Yellow Jackets on both sides of the ball with offensive, defensive lines.
That was Basler on the rush.
Second down.
Collins trying to get them to hurry up a little bit as the clock ticks inside a minute and a half.
Yeah, if Kingston can punch another score in here, even get this thing. Oh man, it's you know, it's almost out of range for any type of comeback for Signal Mountain.
Handoff goes to Donathan. Donathan makes a man or two miss. Still on his feet at the 15. Tackle just inside the 15-yard line.
Ankles and running through tackles. What else can you ask for if you're a Kingston fan?
That picks up another Hammers 1st and 10.
Kingston going, hurry up, hurry up.
The clock ticks in, just under inside of a minute. They go back to Basler.
He lowered that head, picked up some tough yardage. Clock is continuing to run. We're down to 40 seconds. I'd like to see a little more urgency here.
Kingston, they've got one timeout left.
Save that for a potential field goal here. Nothing there. Look here. Look at that run out of the Kingston Yellow Jackets.
All the way down to the 5. The clock ticks just under 25 seconds. Timeout. Kingston.
Refused to go down.
Let's take a quick break as Kingston does. We'll be right back.
Football is back. And OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
The Harriman Utility Board works hard to ensure reliable electric power is delivered to our service area. Recurring tree trimming and maintenance is essential to preventing unplanned outages caused by falling trees. HUB crews are constantly at work during the peak growing season and respond rapidly to storm damage. As partners in our community, we urge customers to be aware of the importance of electric line right-of-way management. Find out more about current right-of-way policies at our website, hub-tn.com.
Welcome back to the OEB Friday night game of the week. 24 seconds remain. The Jackets looking to punch one in right before half. They're on their 5-yard line. Jackets come out with a hard count. Take the snap. Collins sneaks it, almost gets pretty close to the end zone.
You got to hurry up here.
See if they hurry up and clock it.
For a first down, Jackets. Ball mark at the 3.
Hammers first and goal. And they're going to line up and clock it.
That spiked it.
Good job by the Yellow Jackets to get the clock stopped. 12 seconds remain. We got time for maybe a quick slant. One pass to the end zone.
If I'm Kingston Yellow Jackets, I'm not doing nothing but running that football.
That's true. You better get it in, which they have all the ability to.
Yeah. I probably ain't putting the ball in the air unless I just want to build some confidence with my quarterback. But they have purely dominated. Look at the push right there, Chase, with that offensive line.
That's true. Nothing special to it.
Nothing. Just hand the ball off, let those hog mollies get a push, walk that into the end zone.
Timeout.
We've got a Patterson's Appliance Center timeout by Signal Mountain. Take one more quick break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
You do everything from checklist and tackling kids' activities to exploring and enjoying life's special moments. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton can help you embrace it all in a new or pre-owned vehicle. 2021 Ford Explorer XLT 4x4, $37,989. A 2017 Chevy Silverado 1500 double cab, $31,590. 2019 Ford Fiesta, $16,550, only 2,000 miles. Prepare your vehicle for seasonal changes at our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Local you trust, a lifestyle you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, your East Tennessee Ford dealership.
Welcome back to the OEB BBB Friday night game of the week. Chase Clem, James Gibson. Give us some score updates.
All the Rockwood faithful will definitely be paying attention to this score as Oneida leads Monterey in the first quarter 14-0. That's a big
We didn't need that. We don't need that.
That's a big game.
Take your score updates, go somewhere else.
Yeah.
Signal Mountain Band fired up, trying to make a little noise for the Yellow Jackets. 12 seconds remain in the half. Yellow Jackets with Cooper, Webb, and Donathan in the backfield.
He's wide open.
He's got a man. He drops it. Clock stops.
No harm, no foul.
No harm, no foul.
He'll be catching some flack on film session on that, won't he? You got to make a play. Got to catch. Get on that jugs machine, young
man. And that's just
easy. Got to have it. It's too easy sometimes. He'll be sick when he sees that on the replay. The fullback could have had a touchdown. He's been blocking all night long, really good. There's his opportunity. He misses it. Let's see if he gets another chance here tonight.
Gettner now in the backfield for the Yellow Jackets. They'll fake the handoff for him. Collins rolls out. Does a little T-bone pass. One-handed catch. Carson Donathan. Ba-da-da-da-da-da. With a Jordan shrug to end off.
Yeah. Pure domination by the Kingston Yellow Jackets all night long. And that capitalizes it right there. Going in with 3 seconds left.
Jeez.
Get wide open. Contested throw.
Tim Tebow-esque?
The Tim Tebow-esque. Jumps, makes a impossible catch. Touchdown. What a play by the Kingston Yellow Jacket.
Garrett Cole jealous of the stick'em right there.
I ain't kidding.
Kingston leads 35-0 with 3 seconds remaining in the half. Welcome into the running clock as the second half starts. Let's take a quick stay right here. We'll stay right here, ladies and gentlemen. Before the half, let's thank some of our other sponsors for tonight's game. This is the Davis Funeral Home kickoff. I'd like to thank our other sponsors, ORUD, Evans Mortuary, Griffin Insurance, S.L. Bowman & Son, Free Medical Clinic, Ray Varner Ford, Mulch and More, American Outdoor Equipment, HUB, Roan State Community College. They're just down the road. Set for the Davis Funeral Home kickoff. Kingston squibs it. Whew. Signal Mountain falls on it with 1.5 seconds remaining. Somebody said, who's got the clock?
OEB does it all. We do absolutely everything we can in order to help people no matter what their situation is. Car, motorcycle accident, personal injury, low cost, agreed divorce, workers' compensation, criminal defense, wills, medical malpractice, nursing home neglect, bad drug or medical devices. We pretty much do it all at OEB Law. Reckontoacheck.com.
Last play of the half. Signal Mountain scrambles out right. And he runs out of bounds. That was probably the best thing he could do. That takes us to the end of the first half. Kingston Yellow Jackets lead Signal Mountain 35-0. They'll receive to begin the second half.
Signal Mountain 0. Basler shaking up on the play.
And let's take a break, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be right back.
Football is back. And OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
The Harriman Utility Board works hard to ensure reliable electric power is delivered to our service area. Recurring tree trimming and maintenance is essential to preventing unplanned outages caused by falling trees. HUB crews are constantly at work during the peak growing season and respond rapidly to storm damage. As partners in our community, we urge customers to be aware of the importance of electric line right-of-way management. Find out more about current right-of-way policies at our website, hub-tn.com.
Do everything from checklist and tackling kids' activities to exploring and enjoying life's special moments. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton can help you embrace it all in a new or pre-owned vehicle. 2021 Ford Explorer XLT 4x4, $37,989. A 2017 Chevy Silverado 1500 Double Cab, $31,590. 2019 Ford Fiesta, $16,550, only 2,000 miles. Prepare your vehicle for seasonal changes at our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Local you trust, a lifestyle you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, your East Tennessee Ford dealership.
I am a simplicity dealer. This business is my life, my career. If you need a new mower, I'll help you choose the model that will make your property look its very best, and even let you take a test drive. When it does need service, you can rely on my factory service training and genuine parts. Because I don't just sell products, I build relationships. I am a simplicity dealer.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask Griffin Insurance Agency in Kingston if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
With one small step, you have the potential to make a big difference in this world. It starts here at Roane State Community College. There's never been a greater need for health science graduates, and Roane State has the program to get you there. With 11 different health science degrees and 7 certificates offered, the choice is yours. Roane State, healthcare heroes start here. Apply now at roanestate.edu.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
I'm Dale Haddon, the nurse practitioner and clinical manager at the Oak Ridge Clinic. It's very important to get the COVID vaccine. This is a way we are going to make our whole community safe. This is a way we will make you and your family safe. The COVID vaccine is 95% effective when you have had both shots, and it means that you will not get the illness, you will not have the side effects that people see from having the illness over a long period of time, and it makes your community safe.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. See all the ways natural gas can improve your home by visiting one of the ORUD showrooms in Oak Ridge or Kingston. New gas appliances run more efficiently. They provide hot water when you need it, precise heat control for cooking, and can dry clothes in about half the time. Comfort you can feel. Savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas.
American Outdoor Equipment has a great new location in Rockwood. They are a Branson tractor dealer with various sizes to choose from. Branson's greatest asset is their strength, quality, and features. But American Outdoor Equipment also has Bobcat mowers. You can expect the best when it comes to performance, durability, and comfort with a Bobcat mower. Or how about a Dixie Chopper mower? They're the world's fastest lawn mowers. They have a large service and parts department. They are family owned and operated, plus they offer in-house financing. That's American Outdoor Equipment in Rockwood.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. They offer mulch, topsoil, all types of gravel, sand, rock, crab orchard stone, riprap stone, and limestone gravel. Mulch & More does light excavation work. Do you need a driveway repaired? They can do it. Plus, Mulch & More can do your water and sewer lines, French drains, and more with Ditch Witch services. So whether you only need a half cubic yard up to 20 cubic yards, Mulch & More can help you. Give Gary a call today at 865-234-7060 at Mulch & More in Midtown.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Patterson's Appliances has been helping families like yours find quality home appliances from trusted brands including Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid for over 55 years. Our knowledgeable appliance specialists know how to outfit your kitchen or laundry room with the right appliances to meet your needs. We service what we sell with our own in-house factory-trained service technicians, and for the DIYers, our parts department is always ready to help customers find the appliance parts they need. Patterson's Home Appliances, because we care.
Pre-planning it makes the process just so much easier for the family. It relieves them of having to make some difficult decisions at a bad time. I've made arrangements with hundreds of families that I have never had a family come in and say, gee, I wish Mom hadn't have done this. Pre-planning, I think, is one of the best things you can do for your family, just to alleviate those concerns.
Getner in the middle.
Football is back. And OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
The Harriman Utility Board works hard to ensure reliable electric power is delivered to our service area. Recurring tree trimming and maintenance is essential to preventing unplanned outages caused by falling trees. HUB crews are constantly at work during the peak growing season and respond rapidly to storm damage. As partners in our community, we urge customers to be aware of the importance of electric line right-of-way management. Find out more about current right-of-way policies at our website, hub-tn.com.
You do everything from checklist and tackling kids' activities to exploring and enjoying life's special moments. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton can help you embrace it all in a new or pre-owned vehicle. 2021 Ford Explorer XLT 4x4, $37,989. A 2017 Chevy Silverado 1500 Double Cab, $31,590. 2019 Ford Fiesta, $16,550, only 2,000 miles. Prepare your vehicle for seasonal changes at our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center. Local you trust, a lifestyle you can afford. Ray Varner Ford, your East Tennessee Ford dealership.
I am a simplicity dealer. This business is my life, my career. If you need a new mower, I'll help you choose the model that will make your property look its very best, and even let you take a test drive. When it does need service, you can rely on my factory service training and genuine parts. Because I don't just sell products, I build relationships. I am a simplicity dealer.
S.L. Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask Griffin Insurance Agency in Kingston if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
With one small step, you have the potential to make a big difference in this world. It starts here at Roane State Community College. There's never been a greater need for health science graduates, and Roane State has the program to get you there. With 11 different health science degrees and 7 certificates offered, the choice is yours. Roane State, healthcare heroes start here. Apply now at roanestate.edu.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Hey, welcome back. OEB BBB Friday night game of the week.
Here's some scores of interest.
And look at these stats. If that tells you anything. Kingston, 9 first downs, Signal Mountain 3. Rushing yards, Kingston 182. Signal Mountain, the big -10. That's kind of been the story of the tape so far, is a lack of offensive production for the Signal Mountain offense. Passing yards, 37 for Kingston, 51 for Signal Mountain. That's kind of not a surprise to me with Kingston. Total yards, 220 for Kingston, 41 for Signal Mountain. No turnovers for the Kingston Yellow Jackets, 3 for Signal Mountain. 3 big turnovers. Penalties, 2 for 19, should be 20, and 3 of 20 for Signal Mountain. Time of possession, 16 minutes for the Kingston Yellow Jackets.
And that's one thing that really sticks out to me, the two stats, the turnover battle and the time of possession. Kingston dominating both sides of that. And it shows, it reflects it on the scoreboard. 35-0, start off the second half with a running clock. A couple of scores of interest. Oliver Springs leads Oakdale at halftime, 14-7. Oakdale has 6 personal fouls. That's got to be at least a quarter or a third of their lineup. 2 players ejected. OS with 1 personal foul. It's getting a little chippy in Morgan County tonight.
It is, this is a fired-up Oakdale bunch. And Oliver Springs is not used to being challenged by the Oakdale Eagles. So it's getting crispy down there. But, hey, I want to mention the Kingston High School boys golf team won a state championship this year and last year. They actually won a state championship over Signal Mountain in 2020. But the golf team is, they reached the final 6 times, 2021, 2020, 2019. And then 19 years before that, 2000, and 99 and 98. And they have won 3 state championships. 2021, 2000, and 1999 is the 3rd state title in program history. It's the 4th state championship in sports history, 1973 in football, 1999 in football, and 2000 in boys golf. There has been 4 classifications in golf. They've been in A and 2A public and single A and 2A private. So it's been a
good year for Kingston golf. Kingston men's and women's golf lose about 1 player each, so they'll be back.
They'll be back. Kingston knows how to play golf. It's always been dandy golfing down here in Kingston at the mighty golf course.
You tee it high and you let it fly like John Daly. Rip it and rip it.
Speaking of John Daly, you seen his little son hit the ball?
He can smoke it.
Big son.
He can smoke it. Shout out to some of our online at-home viewers. Lynn Farnham, Oakdale Eagle. She's watching from home. We want to give her a shout out. Here's some of the Kingston faithful posing for the camera. We've got to get that on tape for Coach Pank. I'm sure he'll like that.
Oh, yeah. Kingston's strutting around right now, ready to play some second half football. Let's see if Signal Mountain has made some halftime adjustments to that offense. Hopefully has, identified something out of this press box with their offensive staffs that, might be able to, complete some passes down the field in this second half.
But first, they're going to have to take it away from the Yellow Jackets as they receive. They deferred in the first half, and Kingston scores that late touchdown in the first half. And then Signal Mountain just has to turn around and kick it back to them.
Yeah, it's just been a pure dominating performance so far for Kingston. It's been one of the most dominating performances by Kingston against a quality opponent now. This isn't an awful football team, guys.
No.
This is a 5-2 football program that's beat some really good teams this year. So Kingston is absolutely on top right now.
The Davis Funeral Home kickoff.
Ball's down.
Well, onside action start the second half, and it's recovered by the Yellow Jackets.
Onside kick recovered by Kingston.
And ladies and gentlemen, with the score being 35-0, there'll be a running clock the entire second half.
At the 50-yard line, where it will be 1st and 10, Kingston.
It's going to be a Hammers first down at midfield on the Power K.
Chase, this is going to sound weird. Ball's on the 50-yard line. I think this is the worst field position Kingston has all night long.
Yellow Jackets. They'll send a man in motion. They'll keep it.
Sweet. Great job by the outside linebacker of Signal Mountain, number 29. Logan Farr, the senior outside linebacker, read the play, did a really good job of coming up and making a good secure tackle.
Read his name a few times tonight. He's had a pretty solid game. Donathan with the carry. Tackled for a loss. It's going to be 2nd and 12 on the Chuck Fleischman replay. Good way to start off with the defense for Signal Mountain.
Yeah, it really is, and good job by Kingston. They're just taking their time in the huddle, not in any hurry. Coming out in that classic wing tee, but out of option.
Pulling guard to Gettner. Gettner makes a move, bounces it outside, crosses midfield. Tackled. He's going to get spotted at about the 49-yard line.
Now,
going to be about 3rd and 11.
We did get a little rain during halftime. Wanting to keep an eye on that, on how that impacts the ball and the center and quarterback exchange. See if we have any fumbles in this second half.
Three wide for the Yellow Jackets. Wide side of the field. Collins drops back. Finds Gettner in the flat. Gettner makes a one-man miss, picks up a block.
He went backwards.
And he went from about 39 to the 41 trying to make a move.
To Gettner.
Nonetheless.
Tackled at the 39-yard line. That's good for a first and 10, Kingston.
Gettner picks up the Hammers' first down. Clock continues to tick. 9.5 minutes remain in the third quarter.
Kingston continuing to drive.
Donathan in the backfield. Pass goes back to Gettner. Gettner to the 35-30. Lowers his helmet. Runs through a man, but taken down just inside the 25-yard line.
Yeah, and that's what you want to see out of a wide receiver. Lower that shoulder and pick up those tough yardage, because that DB will remember that later on, and you might make him miss.
That's true. On the Chuck Fleischman replay, you see the hard hit there as Rylan Gettner picks up the Hammers' first and 10 for the Yellow Jackets.
If you're unfamiliar with the Signal Mountain High School football program, they're out of Signal Mountain, Tennessee, Hamilton County, out of Chattanooga area. Enrollment is 690 students.
Another handoff to Donathan.
Tackle made by number 58, Vega.
Head football coach for Signal Mountain is Josh Roberts. He's been there since 2017. It's his 5th season there. Again, it's a fairly new program. They've only had 3 coaches all time. Bill Price won a state championship there in 2010. Not much success after Bill Price left.
But the price was right.
It was in Signal Mountain.
Donathan in motion. Collins keeps it, flag on the play, makes a man miss, and that one's going to come back. Coach Mankey's not going to like that.
Yeah, it's easy call, little holding play there. When that running back ball carrier gets to the outside, the offensive lineman has got to remember to keep those hands in close. You see here the extension right there. That's an easy call for a referee.
Looks like it's going to be on Basler, number 54. I'm going to bring up 2nd and 15, 16.
Second down, 16.
But the clock, ladies and gentlemen, is still running as we approach the 7-minute mark of the third quarter. The Yellow Jackets huddle, take their time to get to the line. They are in no hurry. Kane Ladd in the backfield with Collins. Donathan in motion. They hand off to Ladd up the middle. Ladd picks up 4 yards.
Kane Ladd carries.
Good run by Ladd.
Tackled by Hutcherson.
Who's had a heck of a game tonight on both sides of the ball.
Yes, we've seen him a lot on defense in the first half and the second half, getting a few touches. That's what happens when you play good defense.
That's exactly right. And if you're noticing up front for the Signal Mountain football program, those hands are on the hips. They are feeling it. As Kingston has around 20 extra players on their roster than Signal Mountain does.
Gettner and Woodley split out wide for the Yellow Jackets. Collins drops back to pass. He's got a man. And it's tipped, and it's incomplete. Pass broken up by Chance Townsend. It's going to bring up 4th down, 4th and long for the Yellow Jackets. And they're kind of in that gray area where if you're not confident in your kicker and you don't know how good your punter can place it, you might as well just go for it and pick up as many yards as you can. If you get the first down, good. If you turn it over, well, you're in good field position.
Looks like Kingston's going to go for it, see what they can pick up.
So they can pick up a Hammers 1st and 10.
This sounds petty, but it wouldn't be a bad situation to go for a hard count here. Try to pick up a cheap 5.
Pick up a cheap 5, maybe, then run your field goal kicker in there.
Because that's going to make it pretty close there. And they got a good kicker.
Timeout.
And that's a Patterson's Home Appliance timeout by the Kingston Yellow Jackets. Let's take a quick commercial break, and we will be right back.
Next week.
Football is back. And OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
Support our girls soccer team and go.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the OEB Friday Night Game of the Week, presented by BBB. We're live at Dr. Nat Sugarman Field. If you're just tuning in, the Kingston Yellow Jackets have got a hefty lead, 35-0 over Signal Mountain, with 5:11 remaining, and once the ball is snapped, the clock will continue to run. Joined by my co-host, James Gibson.
Kingston's had a lot of success out of this 21 personnel.
Not what Coach Mankey talked about coming out of a timeout.
You hate to see that as a coach when you come out of a timeout and you get a penalty. Oh.
Now can you punt it? Now I think if you just get a little...
This might not be. Well, it's still about on the 30. Yeah, it wouldn't be a bad little situation to punt that thing right out.
A little quick kick.
5-yard line, if you could. Because you don't want to kick it out of the end zone because, I mean, you just got like a 12-yard punt. So
hey, let Collins just sling it.
Yeah, throw it up. If it gets intercepted on the inside the 5, it works out better than the punt.
Gettner and Gallagher, the wide side of the field.
He's got to have some time.
Pressure comes for Signal Mountain. Collins rolls out, finds a man, slings it into the end zone, and it's caught.
Wow.
Touchdown. Kingston.
I mean, that kind of
Yellow Jackets.
Just how the ball game's been all night long, right? Just it goes Kingston's way. He launched that football, had pressure, chasing after him, and he absolutely threw the fastball. It's got to have some time. His wide receiver came down with it.
Let's watch this Chuck Fleischman replay. Gets pressure, rolls out to the right.
Squares his shoulders up.
And then just lets it fly. Great catch. I mean, pretty solid coverage by Signal Mountain.
Yeah.
He just made a play.
Wow. That's the story of the ball game right there.
Score Kingston 42, Signal Mountain 0.
With 5 minutes remaining in the game, Kingston leads 42-0. We'll be right back.
Medical Clinic provides everything a regular primary clinic provides. We provide all your primary care needs, even with telehealth virtual appointments. We provide testing, lab work, screenings, annual physicals, and vaccines. All of this for you at no charge. Call us or visit us. We look forward to meeting you.
We do everything from checklist and
Kicking off Littlefield.
Welcome back to the BBB Friday Night Game of the Week, brought to you by OEB. We were thankfully joined by Mr. Tim Elrod earlier in the game. We want to thank them for their participation in tonight's game. Kickoff goes.
You got to get that, son.
You got to catch that, brother. He's out to the 10, he's at the 15, takes it out to the 20, wrapped up by some Yellow Jackets. Good return by Signal Mountain to get it out to the 25-yard line.
That could have ended ugly if you're a Signal Mountain fan. That the kicking game is a big part of the football, and there's just been a couple mistakes for Signal Mountain on that side of the field for them. Got to catch that ball and pick up some yardage there. Still good return.
It looked like he was going to let it bounce in the end zone and get the touchback, and he said, I think I'll just run it.
Yep. What a job here tonight providing security. The Roane County Sheriff's Department and Kingston Police Department came in talking to some of those guys here tonight, exhausted, working 12-hour shifts, and still here providing security for everyone tonight, and they always do an outstanding job.
Keeping everybody safe.
That's right. Back to blue.
Handoff goes to Drew Williams. Drew Williams around the left side.
Williams on the sweep.
Tackled by number 3 again, Cooper Webb.
Looks like penalty down? No? Okay.
Second down, 9.
Clock goes inside 4 minutes. Quarterback number 10, Duncan Cannon, brings in the play for the Eagles. Eagles line up two wide outs to the wide side of the field. Drops back, pressure by some Yellow Jackets, and he's taken down.
Penalty flag late. And look, something that we need to mention here is the fact that Signal Mountain was blocking with 7 players. Okay, they kept an H back in and the running back. That's 5, 6, 7.
True.
Plus quarterback. That's 8 back
Out
there.
the
And
wide side
Kingston
of the
rushed
field.
3 and got a sack. Now, if that isn't a story of the difference in the trenches here tonight, you know, hey, Chattanooga is considered at East Tennessee, but up here in Roane County, Morgan, Roane, Anderson, Knox County, we believe in offensive and defensive line, and this is a difference because this is a good program, but they have not played a team like the Kingston Yellow Jacket offensive defensive lines.
With some pretty good size.
Yeah, like I said, 5-2. I'm about to look up their schedule here.
Takes snap, they're going to option it out. And he's
down.
lucky to get down back to the line, and he's fumbled on the play. And things are just not going in any right direction for Signal Mountain tonight.
Number 16, Dolph Dana on the recovery.
Tried to run the option. They flip it out to Williams. Williams hit by number 21 from Kingston, Ryan Nelson. We've heard Nelson's name a few times. He got his head on the ball. And when you go hard, no matter what, good things are going to happen.
Absolutely, and they're going hard. And listen to some of these wins for this Signal Mountain team. Hickson, 38-0. Saudi Daisy, 21-14. McMinn Central, 17-15. East Ridge, 21-7. Sweetwater, 34-27. So they've had some wins over some really good programs this year.
They have to lick their wounds after tonight.
You ain't kidding.
Handoff goes back to Gettner. Gettner throws his block where he wants him to go. And he's taken down for little to no gain.
Tackle by
Renmore left to right.
no gain, second down.
And here the check is being presented. Tillman Elrod is presenting the $1,000 check that he gives every team every time we are sponsoring a ball game. And that goes a long way. And you see him here with the Kingston Athletic Director. And that $1,000 will go a long way. That's Bruce Robinette. $1,000 go a long way down here in Kingston, won't it?
Hey, $1,000 is $1,000.
That's exactly right.
Carson Basler with the carry picks up a few. And that's probably going to be the last play of the third quarter for the Yellow Jackets. Pankey signals for his team to come over. They're going to take a little break, rest up, probably get some younger guys in the fourth quarter. We'll see what they do. We're going to go to a quick break, and when we come back, will be the start of the fourth quarter. This is the BBB Friday Night Game of the Week.
The Harriman Utility Board works hard to ensure reliable electric power is delivered to our service area. Recurring tree trimming and maintenance is essential to preventing unplanned outages caused by falling trees. HUB crews are constantly at work during the peak growing season and respond rapidly to storm damage. As partners in our community, we urge customers to be aware of the importance of electric line right-of-way management. Find out more about current right-of-way policies at our website, hub-tn.com.
Patterson's Appliances has been helping families like yours find quality home appliances from trusted brands including Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid for over 55 years. Our knowledgeable appliance specialists know how to outfit your kitchen or laundry room with the right appliances to meet your needs. We service what we sell with our own in-house factory-trained service technicians, and for the DIYers, our parts department is always ready to help customers find the appliance parts they need. Patterson's Home Appliances, because we care.
Make this spring all about enjoying the experience. When you ride on your new Ferris commercial mower featuring patented suspension technology, you'll have more than freshly manicured grass. You'll experience productivity and comfort like never before. And because you won't be slowing down for those rough spots, you'll mow more lawn in less time. Ferris, experience suspension.
XL Bowman & Son, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
Welcome back to the OEB Law Game of the Week.
I think we're going to have another timeout here.
They can't take them with you. Let's take another break, folks. We'll be right back.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Welcome back to the BBB Friday Night Game of the Week, brought to you by OEB. The Yellow Jackets have the ball, 3rd and 6, call it.
Empty formation.
Carson Whitehead in motion, takes the ball out to the 20. Ran out of bounds about the 15. Good run.
This kid, he's got some potential, I tell you this. He's like a freshman. Yeah. I've seen him down at Rockwood doing some special stuff with his feet. The future's bright here in Roane County.
It takes the handoff well, makes a move on the inside, and just breaks away from people.
Hold that ball high and tight.
Can't carry it like Brady. Got to hold it high and tight.
Yep. Pretty good run by the freshman.
You ever run into John T. Arms in Morgan County?
Every now and again. That was my old quarterback.
Yeah, old John T.
Old John T. Arms working security in Oak Ridge.
The man. Donathan in the backfield. Collins keeps it. Takes it down inside the 10-yard line for the Yellow Jackets.
Collins keeps.
You know, we mentioned OEB and how much money they give these local schools. OEB loves to give back. We are strong believers. If you can, then you should. So we do through charity donation, school team, and event sponsorship. Shrine Circuses, Rivalry Thursday, Ice Bears, Monster Jam, Harlem Globetrotters, and WWE. Spotlight Kids, County Fairs. You know, doing things such as the turkey drop, support for remote area medical, CARM, and VFW and Kidney Foundation, along with sponsoring BBB 12 Friday Night Game.
Hey, they're everywhere. Handoff goes to Basler, and he works it down inside the 5-yard line. Did Tim Melrod show up on a jet ski tonight or a four-wheeler? Did he drop in on a helicopter? Or?
I know he took off in a helicopter.
That's what I saw.
I think from the press box.
Did he parachute in, bring in the game ball?
Have you been to
a lot of helicopter next week?
Yeah, you ain't kidding. That Anderson County football team is fun to watch.
Basler just would not go down without a fight.
Pure domination by the Kingston Yellow Jackets.
Sophomore Riley Walker in the backfield for the Yellow Jackets. Everybody's getting touches tonight. Parker Jones goes in motion. They give it to Walker. And Walker powers his way down to, if he didn't score a touchdown, he's right on the edge of the goal line.
Yep. And you're seeing, you know, a lot of second and third teamers in here for Kingston, and they're still pushing around the first team defensive line of Signal Mountain.
Walker again in the backfield. Mason Martin to the wide side of the field. Kane Collins just QB sneak. That's your play right there. Touchdown. Kingston Yellow Jackets.
Kane Collins keeps on the 1-yard line for the Yellow Jackets score.
They could give some Tennessee quarterbacks a few tips about sneaking in the end zone.
You ain't kidding. We're going to have to see a little bit more of that.
Under center.
Under center? I mean, it just makes sense.
Just makes sense. If you, in my opinion, if you're in shotgun, that close, and you are, I mean, come on, you're just telling your offensive lineman, I don't trust you.
Cade Roberts on for the point after. Snap is good, hold is good, kick is good.
Chase, call Jack Stockton, tell him get that ball out of the jailhouse.
Get him out of there. He's booted that thing, ladies and gentlemen. With 9 minutes remaining in the game, Kingston leads 49-0. We will take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
Welcome back. As we're set for the Davis Funeral Home kickoff, 2 locations, Harriman and Wartburg. Their support in your time of need does not end after the funeral service. Give them a call today for professional funeral service. Kick bounces, received at the 12-yard line, out to the 15, the 20, across at the 25. Can he make it out to the 30? Tackled just short at about the 28-yard line.
Good return there, but like to see him catch that ball in the air.
That's true. That just gives you another way to get your momentum going forward instead of having to stop, catch the ball, take off, just letting them get close to you to make a tackle.
That's exactly right. Some of the best special team coaches in the country always teach catch the ball at full speed, which is easier said than done. To teach a kid to catch the ball, I don't know, you remember Alvin Kamara and Cordell Patterson. If you go back and watch their film, even on punts, they stand 5-10 yards back behind the ball where they're anticipating, and they catch that ball at a full run, which is why they had so many touchdowns on special teams.
AK.
Yes.
Have you tried his new cereal?
No, what is it?
It's some kind of Captain Kamara Crunch or something. I don't know.
How much is it? $23?
I think it goes for. I think it helps support. It helps support something, but I've not heard good reviews on it. But
well, that's,
you know,
anything that gives back to the community, that's something that you need to take advantage of, help out.
Ladies and gentlemen, the announcement of the century just happened. If you're not here, half price at the concession stand. Get down here.
Chris, stay on the field.
I might just have to go. Leave James on his own. Clock ticks almost inside 7 minutes. Then a host of jackets. 34, Josh Brazil.
34.
Again, starts up front. Signal Mountain not able to do anything with that Kingston defensive front.
And number 44, Turner Deakins on.
Turner Deakins
almost inside 7 minutes.
Multiple sport athlete, Turner Deakins. Signal Mountain, 2 men to the wide side of the field, man in motion. Oh, man, he was just dancing.
Ball start.
Sometimes those O-line get moving, their momentum, they can't stop.
Exactly right. This is a lot of meat to try to keep still. Listen, OEB has a passion to help people. OEB has a terrific team of lawyers, paralegals, legal assistants, and support staff that knows the effect a car wreck or injury can have on a person. Our team works extremely hard to help resolve our claims so they can move forward from a tragic incident and focus on rebuilding and recovering their life with a full and fair compensation, whether it is through a settlement or a lawsuit. OEB is your answer. OEB, wreckintoacheck.com.
We've got movement again. Maybe they'll throw that one on Kingston.
If it's not play, offside Kingston.
That's basically an offsetting 2 plays.
Second down, 13.
5 minutes, 30 seconds remain here in the fourth quarter. I'd like to thank some of our other sponsors for tonight. Oak Ridge Utility, Evans Mortuary, Griffin Insurance, S.L. Bowman & Son, Free Medical Clinic, Ray Varner Ford, Mulch & More, American Outdoor Equipment, HUB, Rome State Community College. Man in motion for Signal Mountain. No one on the – I think everybody moved out of that play. They're not going to call it.
Hey, he's got somebody.
Deep throw. He's got a man wide open. It's caught. 14, we've called his name all night, Blake Wolford.
Pass complete.
He's a sophomore, and a great throw and catch by Signal Mountain. And you know Coach Pankey's not wanting to give up the shutout right now. He might have to throw in the first teamers real quick to stop it.
He better not. This is a good opportunity to build your depth for moving forward in the playoffs and let these youngsters get out there and learn under fire. And you see, that's just what happened there. He had to learn under fire, and he will be a better football player from that experience.
Now into quarterback number 3 for Signal Mountain, Cash King. He did a good job looking off the running back that flared out, turned his eyes to him, helped draw focus off of the deep man, and was able to hit him. Now met with an offsides.
First and 15 from the 20.
Brad, where are we at next week? Oliver Springs versus Boy, we're in for a slobber knocker.
Boy, they better
week.
pack some yellow flags for that game. Pack a few extra.
Cofield versus Oliver Springs. You'll hear those hits all the way down in Rockwood.
The OSPD been putting in overtime that game.
Ain't kidding, they better be.
They'll be fired up down there.
Good read.
Ladies and gentlemen, he has been hit hard.
They threw the penalty. What a play by the young defensive back of the Kingston Yellow Jackets, number 20, David Brown. Looks like they might have thrown the flag for a targeting type of play, which is a very controversial call anytime it's thrown. But it is a player safety concern.
Personal foul and targeting. Now, what are the implications on that? Let's watch this Chuck Fleischman replay and see if it was indeed targeting. It was a big hit.
Great read by the cornerback coming up. Oh, it could have been. It barely. It looks like the helmet hit him right in the chest, but it's a close call there. He might have made just a little bit of contact. I say no call. Look at that. Looks like he's right in the chest. I think a great play by that sophomore cornerback. That's what I say.
Pass deep into the end zone.
Broke up at the
knocked down last second. That was going to be points.
Pass from King to Rowe.
Broken up by number 30. No. 32. Ben Eskridge.
Ben Eskridge defending.
I can give Riley Walker some credit, but I don't think he's covering anybody in the backfield.
You noticed that real quick. Really good job by the Kingston quarterback, and that's a good-looking prospect playing cornerback there. Good size. Did a really good job of covering a starting wide receiver for the Signal Mountain program here.
He don't have a good shot at the end zone there. His camera.
That's a hard throw to make for the young quarterback of Signal Mountain.
You know, his camera goes
freshman Cash King.
And then again, they were targeting Wolford, who they've kind of been their workhorse for tonight, along with a couple of other players from Signal Mountain, but he's been pretty reliable tonight for them.
You know, we're sitting here talking about the pure domination of this Kingston football team, and I was sitting here looking, 1973 state champions led by the one and only Jess Plemons, one of the hardest-nosed coaches in East Tennessee, and fantastic human being. 71 state championship runner-up, 72 state championship runner-up, 1981 state championship runner-up, and that was coached by Coach Jim Gibson. And then in 98 under Vic King and got beat by Memphis Melrose down there. That was a heck of a ball game. Should have had a state championship there in 98. So Kingston one of the most traditional powerhouses in all of high school football. Back to the 60s, 70s, and the 80s. I mean, nobody wanted to play Kingston, and that includes Maryland.
True that, because that's who Rockwood and Kingston, they all used to play each other. There were definitely fewer classifications back in the day.
Yeah, 3 classifications.
And the clock ticks inside 15 seconds. Signal Mountain running out of time if they want to put some points on the board. That ball's just thrown out of bounds. And that's going to be your ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as the clock runs out. Kingston runs away with this one. It was a Yellow Jacket swarm from the second we kicked off. Final score 49-0. Kingston with a big fall break win. The rest of the county might have been off, but the Yellow Jackets showed up to play tonight.
They did. They refused to go on vacation, stayed home and practiced all week long, and had a huge win over a quality opponent, 49-0. Chase, I mean, what a performance by Kingston tonight. Very unexpected, dominating performance. In my opinion, outcoached, outplayed at almost every facet of the ballgame.
Just like you said, I'm going to echo what you said. A big win for the Yellow Jackets, a big win for Coach Pankey. Switched it up a little bit this week. They practice under the lights the majority of the week. Try to switch things up the later you get into the season just to keep them interested. I know they enjoy doing that. Just something different for the players to do. And they came away tonight with a huge win as they carry momentum into the final weeks of the season and as they prepare for that big battle against Loudon.
Yeah, that's going to be traditional football. Back in the day, where did it come down to? Kingston versus Loudon, year in, year out. And for many years, Kingston wasn't able to beat Loudon. And then for many years, Loudon wasn't able to beat Kingston. So I'm excited about that one. And that one is actually in my grandfather's name, the Jim Hoot Gibson Memorial Game.
Okay.
And that will be a slobber knocker, let me tell you. Next week, we've got the mighty Cofield Yellow Jackets versus the Oliver Springs Bobcats. Classic single-A football.
That's small-town football.
That's small community football right there, and there's a lot of emotions in that ball game.
Love to see this, and ladies and gentlemen, that's the Kingston Yellow Jackets. Your final tonight, 49-0. From Dr. Nat Sugarman Field, and Kingston's letting them know. Love to see Coach Pankey get on his guys and just keep them motivated. Coach Pankey, a true players coach. Got to know him when I was working with the city of Kingston. Just a great coach. The kids love him, and he's always a fun guy to be around.
Yeah, and he was one of the better high school football players to come out of Kingston as well.
Right.
Him and his brother. Now listen, we've got some stats here. Passing for Kingston, Collins had 93 yards on 11 attempts, 6 completions, had 2 touchdowns. Rushing, Kingston had 40 attempts with 227 yards rushing, with an average of 5.7 per carry, long of 39 and 5 touchdowns. Just a pure dominating performance for the Kingston Yellow Jackets so far. Signal Mountain, they had a total of 90 total yards on offense. So just blew out of the water. Kingston had field position all night long, played better, A to Z football. They were coached better for this game. They played better on special teams, better on offense, better on defense. And the game ball needs to go to the Kingston Yellow Jacket offensive and defensive linemen.
That's true. They worked hard all night, and it showed, and they made big plays on defense. They opened up holes on offense, gave the quarterback time to make throws when he needed to, opened up holes for the running backs to go to. Like you said, dominating performance.
Yeah, what else can you say? There's not much that you can really improve from. There's some good coaching opportunities on film, a couple missed plays here and there, and some coverage things that you can work on. But I'm telling you right now, if you're at home and you're a Kingston fan, you better be fired up, because this is a good Kingston football team that's going to be moving forward. And I'm excited to see what the future holds for this team.
And if you're Signal Mountain, the quicker you can flush this game and move on to next week, the better.
Yeah, the better. As they've had, like we've mentioned before, they've had some quality wins this year. They've got a good opportunity to see what they're made out of and see if they can't bounce back from this win.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd like to remind you to tune in shortly to the free medical clinic Friday night scoreboard. It's every Friday at 10 with David Queener and Jonathan Cox, two outstanding men. They're going to break down tonight's games, give you scores, call in, give your comments. They'll cover some UT football for tomorrow. The Friday night scoreboard, it's always something I look forward to, getting home, turning on BBB, and seeing how teams around the county did. So tune into that at 10 o'clock.
Yeah, everybody does. And listen, guys, if you're out there, we don't have eyes everywhere. So make sure if you're at a ball game that we weren't at, hey, call in. Let us know what you seen, what you didn't see, who made you mad, who didn't, what blown call did you see, what kind of great call, awful call.
Exactly.
Call in, participate, let us know what you think. You want to talk about some football? Jonathan and Queener will definitely be there to answer your calls and questions. And not sure what's going on here on the football field.
And that's a final one last time here from Dr. Nat Sugarman Field, 49-0. The Yellow Jackets move on to 7-1 on the year. We want to thank everybody for tuning in. OEB, BBB. It's been a great time. Glad I got to come cover this game with you. We'll have to do it again. Tune in for the call-in show at 10, and we'll see you next week.
OEB Law is excited for a season full of big hits, perfect plays, and those nail-biting near misses. If you've been injured, OEB Law will come to your defense and tackle any obstacles blocking you from scoring a full and fair settlement. Call OEB Law 865-546-1111 and turn your wreck into a check.
Evans Mortuary has been serving the needs of families in and around Roane County since 1976. As established members of our hometown community, we understand the security of dealing with people you know you can trust. We build our reputation on this trust. The Evans family appreciates the confidence the community has expressed in us over the years and will constantly strive to earn that favor. Evans Mortuary, 805 North Gateway.
You do everything from checklist and tackling kids' activities to exploring and enjoying life's special moments. Ray Varner Ford in Clinton can help you embrace it all in a new or pre-owned vehicle. 2021 Ford Explorer XLT 4x4, $37,989. A 2017 Chevy Silverado 1500 Double Cab, $31,590. 2019 Ford Fiesta, $16,550, only 2,000 miles. Prepare your vehicle for seasonal changes at our Quick Lane Tire and Auto Center.
Local you trust, a lifestyle you can afford.
Ray Varner Ford, your East Tennessee Ford dealership.
I am a Simplicity dealer. This business is my life, my career. If you need a new mower, I'll help you choose the model that will make your property look its very best, and even let you take a test drive. When it does need service, you can rely on my factory service training and genuine parts. Because I don't just sell products, I build relationships. I am a Simplicity dealer.
SL Bowman & Sons, 524 North Front Street in Rockwood.
You've dreamed about the perfect house, a place to call your own, and a place to not only stretch out, but to grow. Auto Owners protects your house because to you, it's home. That's simple human sense.
Ask Griffin Insurance Agency in Kingston if auto owners make sense for you.
Happy to help, man. I was just over there talking to myself anyway.
The Harriman Utility Board works hard to ensure reliable electric power is delivered to our service area. Recurring tree trimming and maintenance is essential to preventing unplanned outages caused by falling trees. HUB crews are constantly at work during the peak growing season and respond rapidly to storm damage. As partners in our community, we urge customers to be aware of the importance of electric line right-of-way management. Find out more about current right-of-way policies at our website, hub-tn.com.
Energize your home with natural gas from ORUD, your affordable energy choice. See all the ways natural gas can improve your home by visiting one of the ORUD showrooms in Oak Ridge or Kingston. New gas appliances run more efficiently. They provide hot water when you need it, precise heat control for cooking, and can dry clothes in about half the time. Comfort you can feel. Savings you can use. ORUD Natural Gas.
American Outdoor Equipment has a great new location in Rockwood. They are a Branson tractor dealer with various sizes to choose from. Branson's greatest asset is their strength, quality, and features. But American Outdoor Equipment also has Bobcat mowers. You can expect the best when it comes to performance, durability, and comfort with a Bobcat mower. Or how about a Dixie Chopper mower? They're the world's fastest lawn mowers. They have a large service and parts department. They are family owned and operated, plus they offer in-house financing. That's American Outdoor Equipment in Rockwood.
Pre-planning it makes the process just so much easier for the family. It relieves them of having to make some difficult decisions at a bad time. I've made arrangements with hundreds of families that I have never had a family come in and say, gee, I wish Mom hadn't have done this. Pre-planning, I think, is one of the best things you can do for your family, just to alleviate those concerns.
Mulch & More in Midtown is your landscaping headquarters. They offer mulch, topsoil, all types of gravel, sand, rock, crab orchard stone, riprap stone, and limestone gravel. Mulch & More does light excavation work. Do you need a driveway repaired? They can do it. Plus, Mulch & More can do your water and sewer lines, French drains, and more with Ditch Witch services. So whether you only need a half cubic yard up to 20 cubic yards, Mulch & More can help you. Give Gary a call today at 865-234-7060 at Mulch & More in Midtown.
The free medical clinic serves residents of Anderson, Morgan, and Roane counties with no-charge primary care that meets 3 simple requirements. You must either live in one of these counties, you must meet an income level, and you must not have any health or medical insurance. Visit us at fmcor.org.
1952. That's the year Hammers opened the first store in East Tennessee. Now there are 5 stores and there's always something new. Like in Hammers' popular ladies boutique department, you'll find the lowest price possible on new arrivals every week. Find similar deals in the men's department and the expanded rug department. Plus, special purchases always offer surprise savings. You never know what you'll find next at Hammers.
Patterson's Appliances has been helping families like yours find quality home appliances from trusted brands including Whirlpool, Maytag, and KitchenAid for over 55 years. Our knowledgeable appliance specialists know how to outfit your kitchen or laundry room with the right appliances to meet your needs. We service what we sell with our own in-house factory-trained service technicians, and for the DIYers, our parts department is always ready to help customers find the appliance parts they need. Patterson's Home Appliances, because we care.